or when we talk about core.
Or when we
Yeah,
talk about
or when you talk about Korra.
Hey guys, it's episode 199. I am Alex O'Neill, and we have bonus content. Scott is here, Nalbishan is here, Evan is here.
Woot woot!
So let's do this. How you doing, Nalbishan?
I'm good, bro.
Me too.
Yeah, just nothing really. Like, there's nothing really ever really going on right now. What? Work's still the same. I'm still getting they're still saying they're giving me a full-time position. It's just, it just hasn't really gone to the work yet. Like, I'm getting full-time hours, but I don't know if I actually have, like, the pay boost yet. It might have, it might not have. I don't know. I didn't really ask questions, but I don't like to talk to those people there, more or less.
Yeah,
But yeah, I'm getting the hours, like I'm working full-time, and they said they were trying to put me into that position. So hopefully that's actually in the works. I don't know if I get a pay increase. I should get a pay increase, but like when I moved down here, my boss was already telling me that I'm already getting paid more than most people who start out get paid there, because I was getting $9.50 and normal pay rate like $8 from down here. So it's something like that. So hopefully,
I think I'm making more than I now. Wait.
yeah. But,
No, you're close, but you're close.
Good, Evan. Good to know you're getting paid like a white man should. Bring race into this.
I'm not.
Hashtag affirmative action.
yeah.
That's all I got. I'm done. Don't worry.
Okay. But what other than that, it's just the daily life of me being an uncle with my nephew and me hanging with Mark and Katie when I have nothing else better to do, which is like 80% of my time, because I don't have a girlfriend. I have priorities, so I just do that. What else? I know I'm going up there for 200 next week, so I guess I'll be planning according ahead, just because I'll have to stop by my old job just to say hi to people, because I actually somewhat miss them, even though it's
Even though you
just
barely
one of those
talk to them.
things. Yeah, that's just a me thing now. And
Yeah.
I don't begrudge people who actually try to talk to this person who gives a blank slate to them every day.
No,
So,
I understand.
yeah, they're better people than I am. I'll say that. And I don't think there's anything else. Oh yeah, Mark and Katie shit. That's that's my between time between working and shit. We finished all of Star Wars, so that was something.
So, have you like never seen it, or has it just been a long time?
I haven't seen the original trilogy since I was a wee lad. Like since they used to become like a yearly thing on TBS. Like probably since I was like 6 years old, I haven't seen Return of the Jedi. Because like I remember Return of the Jedi always being my favorite. I always said it was my favorite, but I couldn't really remember why it was my favorite. And even after watching it again, I still can't remember why it's still my favorite. But it's still my favorite.
So now that you've watched all 6 back to back, where do you stand on new trilogy versus original trilogy?
Oh, don't even like do that, dude. Because you know the answer.
This is Greg Blaney fucking sitting here is like, I like them both equally. I'm like, that is bullshit. That is not an answer to the question.
No, because like here's a perfect example. Like I was watching Empire Strikes Back with Mark and Katie, and like they were doing their the lightsaber battles. You know, it was kind of slow and thoughtful and stuff like that. And it's like, oh, there's no flips in here. And I was saying it jokingly, and then Luke did like exactly one flip in that movie. He did like the only flip he did in the entire movie. Yep. I was like, oh, okay, there's your flip. And I was like, oh, it was just like a funny thing. So like, it's just more interesting. The older stuff than is the newer stuff. But the newer stuff is not that it's like completely bad. I would say I think that's got a little bit overblown over the years, but it's a little bit too chatty as far as politics and stuff like that. So, and it's just too flashy. It's just like it's like over the top. It's like lightsaber is supposed to take out somebody in like one hit, and like it's just like it takes like 10 minutes to even get to that point. So I don't know.
Because I was talking to a friend relatively recently, back in March, about like why I feel like the new trilogy kind of takes away the magic of the original trilogy. And it's like Yoda was supposed to be so powerful that like he could just like destroy you with just the Force alone.
Yeah, he can move a Star Cruiser just with his mind alone with ease, and it was a matter of just like him. It's a matter of him just like, oh, like you're so powerful, you don't even need a lightsaber.
Yeah, exactly. He didn't need anything. He was so in tune with the Force, and that's why he was the oldest of the Jedi Masters. But in the like, I think it's Attack of the Clones, he's just like flipping around, looking all ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
Which is, it's just like it takes away a little bit from like the magic that they built up. And you had said this like when you were talking about it before. It just they were way too comfortable with just explaining how everything worked. Where they should have just like let it be. Like the Force is like, you don't have to explain that. We get it. It's cool. It's magic. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's fine, but they just had to tell you how everything worked, which I thought was a little unnecessary.
Yeah, but yeah, like it's like after watching it, after not watching it for so long, and like, because it's so weird. Like I watched Star Wars in my childhood, and then like it's not completely forgotten, but like it was in the back of my head, something I used to like and enjoy. And then it's been nothing for like the last 20 years. It's nothing but like the pop culture and the the jokes from it, like Robot Chicken and Family Guy. Just watching like all the spoofs of Spaceballs, all the spoofs from Star Wars. So like after watching the whole thing again, you can't help but like see like I have the higher Grand Anakin or Jar Jar Pickles, stuff like that. Just the jokes that's like, oh yeah, that's funny and stuff like that. And there's one thing I want to talk about. I feel so bad for the guy who plays Darth Vader, who actually is portraying him in that original trilogy, because like no one knows the fuck his name is. Everybody's like, who's Darth Vader? Oh, it's James Earl Jones. Like, what the actor? And then like he gets replaced by the younger Anakin at the end too. So he literally has that one scene, showing his face, and that's it. Like, that's so sad. I feel so bad for that guy. I don't know his name. I should probably look that up, but
the person who does his voice is James Earl Jones. No, excuse me, that's incorrect. It's the guy who plays Mufasa. I can't remember.
Yeah, James Earl Jones.
That's James Earl Jones? Okay.
Yeah, I said that.
But like, yeah, the guy who physically portrays him, like for that one scene, God knows who he is.
It's so bad.
Sebastian Shaw is his name.
Yeah, because we know Mark Hamill, we know Hans, we know Mark Hamill, we know Harrison Ford, we know Carrie Fisher. All these characters that we don't know who actually that guy is. Because like, James Earl Jones, we'll just say that because it's the voice, and the voice is all that matters. But no, the performance played the part too. So it's just like, damn, I'm sorry.
Yeah, he was born. That man was born in 1905.
Oh, he's dead.
In 1994. Oh, okay. Yes, he's dead.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay.
Oh, that motherfucker's dead. So, Sebastian Shaw. Take that with you, guys. Write that down as a title and not explain it at all. Yeah, I really like Empire Strikes Back is my favorite. I know it's like the classic answer, but I love that movie. So.
But yeah, that's pretty much everything. The next thing we're probably going to tackle is the Indiana Jones movies, since I literally haven't seen any of those in a while. And for what I remember, Temple of Doom was my favorite. But
Temple of Doom is fucking awesome. Don't let people tell you otherwise.
But like, I heard so much shit about like, really Temple of Doom's the worst one? It's like, or other than the fourth one, but which I've never seen that one either. So we're probably going to watch that as well.
That doesn't count.
Yeah, so yeah, it'll be a fun trip.
Yeah, no, like I'm excited. And then you said you're gonna watch Lord of the Rings at some point.
Yeah, eventually.
I'm excited for you to watch that. I think you might actually like that.
Lord of the Rings. I have no idea how I like that. I have no idea, but
I would say definitely.
I'm excited though.
Watch them all separately in like 3 separate sit-ins, because if you watch like any of the 2 back to back, you'll hate whatever the second one is. Let alone all 3 together, which I've done. I still enjoy it because I have this nostalgia for them. But like the battle scene, the last kind of major battle scene in Return of the King goes on forever. It never ends. And then Return of the King ends 6 times. So, but still, it's good.
Yeah, but like watching old movies with your best friend, like it doesn't get better, and just like the shooting the shit and just looking at stuff like that. So
You know what's great? Watching Silence of the Lambs for the first time with Damien and Ethan. That's fucking great.
You know what else is great? Me and Mark watching Kung Pao for like the 1500th time, and Katie watching for the first time, and just making references before it actually happens, and she's like, "What the fuck?" But yeah, she's in the joke now, so it's cool.
Yeah, Kung Pao. Holy shit, I forgot about that movie.
A lot of people did.
Yeah. All right, cool. I had a pretty chill week. I'll pop in here in the middle. I got this new internet. I switched to Comcast, and I know a lot of people out there are like, "Oh no, what are you doing?" But here's the deal: Comcast has like 100 megabits per second download speed in apartment complexes around here, including mine, and Verizon has like 15. So there is no competition. I don't know why I waited so long. It's like so much fast. I downloaded Spelunky in 40 seconds. It was amazing. That's like a 600 megabyte game. So, it's been like a week of super internet, and it's blowing my mind. But yeah, it was a good switch. It needed to happen. I'm sorry, people. I abandoned Verizon. I still have a Verizon phone. If that makes anybody watching feel any better.
Well, it's an iPhone, so.
But it's an iPhone, so all the Android people have now stopped listening. But other than that, I'm having some company over tomorrow, so Ethan and I were cleaning today, which was fun. We were making really racist and anti-Semitic jokes while doing so. Ethan is part Jewish, that's why. For people watching. So it was all at his expense, so you shouldn't feel bad. He should, but and yeah, I've just been getting really excited for Extra Life in episode 200. I set up our Extra Life page this past week. I got the episode out on time for like the first time ever, and I hung out with Greg. I hung out with Evan.
Didn't hang out with me, but I hung out
Scott.
with Evan at the same day.
But I woke Scott up. So it all worked out. Yeah, I had like a really good week. So it's weird. I've been hanging out with my ex-girlfriend, and it's actually been like really fun. And she's like a better person now. She's more mature and stuff. It's weird. My whole life is all different now. But yeah, I mean, just relaxing and getting ready for all of the shenanigans we're gonna get up to for the next 2 weeks. So get excited. I'll talk about it more when we start the show, but I'm super, super stoked. What about you, Scott? What have you been doing?
Not much.
Mm.
Yeah, nothing really happening this week.
You saw Evan. How was that? What did you guys do?
We played with the dog. We talked for a while,
And
then we played some ping pong.
Fuck ping pong, man.
That's about it.
Yeah.
Evan and I didn't do anything. I ate a Crunchwrap Supreme in front of him.
We took a walk.
We took a walk with his dog. It was raining and it was wet, but it was still fine. And then we talked for a little while.
He took my game and then left.
I took my. That's all I wanted in the end. I wanted Murdered Soul Suspects.
But you haven't even played yet.
I've been busy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry. Listen. I learned how to save people from choking. Yeah. See, practical knowledge in school. Who would have thunk? Speaking of walks, by the way, real quick, I went on 7 walks. One 2.3 mile walk at least every day this week. Which is the most I've done in a single week. Which is every day. So, I'm super stoked about it. I wish I had a scale to know if I was losing weight. But, I don't. Because I'm poor. Alright.
Hate to be the big narcissist around here, but you're not going to notice much of a difference by walking.
I know. I've been eating better, too.
Okay, yeah, that'll do it. I can say for sure that will do it.
Yeah, so it's been like an actual... I want to lose weight, conceited effort. I've been like, yeah, just like so many less calories have been consumed by me. I I don't eat Chipotle as often, maybe like twice a month now, which is it breaks my heart. I'll be honest with you guys, because I usually would get it like at least once a week, but now it's not even that sometimes, or not even twice a month sometimes. But it's all for the better. I'm making myself healthier, and I'm getting in shape, and I'm trying to get as much walking in outside before the winter starts. So, anything else, Scott?
Nope. Yep.
Okay. Nope.
Hanging out with everything's the only thing I did this week.
Cool. Evan?
Yeah. So I hung out with Alex and Scott, which was fun. The same day, different
Same
times.
day, different times.
Really, other than that, and school and work.
All twerk and no play makes Evan a dull walrus.
True.
I'm just gonna tweet that now. All right, Evan. I mean, like, you don't do anything, just like
I except for hang out with my dog. My dogs, yo. Hanging out with my dog.
you love that dog so much. It's alarming.
Which I found out hasn't gotten out of the quiet stage yet.
Yeah, she's super shy, but she's nice.
Oh, it's just the puppy stage.
Yeah.
Yep.
We'll find out if he's quiet or not a little later.
Yeah, well, once she's like old and cynical and bitter on the world, we'll know. We'll know for sure how she feels about life.
Shit, Kodo would acquire the puppy. Goddamn, he's loud as shit.
Yeah, my dog Palmer was a quiet puppy. Now he don't give a fuck. He has this old man bark now too. So, because he's like 13 or something. So he's a Saint Bernard for people at home. All right. God, Evan, Scott, step up your game. Have fun.
I'm trying to.
I'm having fun right now. Jeez.
Sorry, we're gonna have a blasty blast this
Oh,
coming
yeah.
week. We're gonna make memories that we'll not soon forget. Just like episode 100. Good God, that was.
Actually, in your case, it'll be memories that you didn't have the chance to remember.
Memories that I didn't remember to begin with. Yeah. All right. Well, you guys want to get the show started? Talk about some video games.
Sure. Kate likes Chipotle, by the way. You got her on that tip. But she looked at your Instagram and she's like, oh, yeah, Chipotle, let's go. I'm like, okay, you want some? No, I don't eat that street trash. She's like, oh.
Fuck you, no shit. But she likes it.
Oh, yeah, she's deep in Chipotle.
I'm transforming Katie into like a dark, twisted version of myself now.
The girl version of you.
The girl version of me. That would suck. Don't even joke about that. She has to be like my evil twin. That'll be it. I don't know.
Sure.
Still pretty much just the girl version of me. All right, let's get this started. I kind of have to pee, so I'm gonna do that, and then we'll start recording. Okay?
Do it.
I hope that slider doesn't move on me when we're recording, because it's a pain in the ass.
I know. What? Oh yeah. All right, on one, guys. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
3.
Got it.
Why would you say that, Evan? 3. God damn it. I'm feeling good, guys. feeling real good. Excited. We're gonna talk about some video games.
Did you bring any news?
I did.
Okay.
Let me know if there's anything else actually before we start. I just grabbed some things that I thought might be worth talking about.
Smash, Ace Attorney, yeah, that is news. Kickstarter. God, there was a couple. I have to remember. Oh, Assassin's Creed shit.
Yeah, I saw that, but I wasn't super sure on it. I don't know what happened. So
Oh, I can talk about that then. I can
Okay.
spearhead that.
popping it into the chat there or the doc.
And probably the YouTube thing.
Yeah, I think I heard something about it, but I wasn't sure. More famous stuff happening, but
No. It's more like
no, I was just saying as also news, but that's not
Oh, okay.
nothing worth bringing up here.
In fact, I'll keep that part out. I'll do the Assassin's Creed. That one's what I'm talking about. And Drive Club is a piece of shit.
Oh yeah, and the Drive Club PS Plus edition got delayed. The day it was supposed to come out. Which is just bullshit. And they pretty much lied about it. They could have just said we wanted to sell more.
And it was broken too. I believe that it's broken. But that's the point. It shouldn't have been broken.
Yeah, Anudis is working on a review for us.
Hooray!
A nudist is working for us?
Anudis.
A nudist?
Anudis.
Oh, you didn't do
Like a nudist colony?
the patches, have you?
No, I have. Fuck, I was going to do that today. I was more busy today than I thought I would be. I had errands to run and stuff, so I'll do it after the podcast. And I have time.
In the
all
nudist
day
colony?
tomorrow. It's not funny, Evan. Poor kid probably gets teased about his name his whole fucking life.
Archman. Let's do Johnny. Come on.
Yeah, that's all I got. I have a music break, obviously. You can.
Why is it Banjo Kazooie?
You'll see. I'll explain. And I don't want
The
to ruin
composer
the
of
surprise.
Banjo Kazooie died, so I really like his music. So here you go.
No.
I don't know.
The guy who did the score and soundtrack just put out the entire thing for free this week.
Oh,
All
okay.
604 megabytes worth of it.
I should tell you that. Where did you send me a link to that?
Okay, it's on his Bandcamp.
Miku on David Letterman. That was also a thing.
That was great.
I think Alex Navarro tweet was the best. Like, yep, this is like a man who's ready to retire.
Bring on the Stephen Colbert. All right, there. I put it in the Chizat. Banjo Kazooie, everything in the kitchen sink. It's 164 tracks. Name your price. He has the Donkey Kong 64 soundtrack up here too, which I'm super tempted to get.
That's not free?
I don't think. I think it's like $5. No, it is name your price. Fuck. It's not the full thing though. It's just like the highlight reel.
Oh, so the Bandcamp isn't free. It's just name your price type of thing.
Yeah. Which
Oh,
they can also make it free. They can make it name your price, and they can put up a price.
Okay.
All right. All right. I am ready to go. Look at my Alex Plays Zelda from this week. All came out really good.
What do you mean look at it? I'm
I'm
doing
like-
a podcast.
I'm looking at the list of the episodes. God. So accusatory. That's what I can put here. Played Wind Waker this week.
I'm so close to beating that. I need to... Or am I close to beating that? Probably.
You are.
I don't know.
Except for the fucking Triforce Collectathon that you still have to do.
Yeah.
That's gonna suck. Because it sucks, and it shouldn't be in the game, but... Who am I to judge?
But
yeah, that is-
failing.
That is the biggest snag that people hit with that game.
Yep. I like exploring the world. It's just like...
I do feel the need to give him one hint
I'll go for it.
about when you do it. When you find the puzzle room, it's not the puzzle.
Oh, yeah! That fucking thing.
When you find the puzzle room, it's not the puzzle.
That's the first one I did. I did that this week. And, like, it took me fucking forever to figure this one out. You just have to fucking look up. In Scott, because you haven't played Wind Waker HD, in the HD version, 5 of the charts are now just the shards, where you find the shards. So instead of having 8 charts and you have to fucking pay to decode all of them, you just have 3 charts and then 5 of the shards that you find where you would normally find the charts. So, which is super nice.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. Not ideal, but it's nice. It's better. Alright. You guys ready?
Yep.
Alrighty. It is Friday, October 10th, 2014, and you're listening to the Irrational Passions Podcast, episode 199. I am Alex O'Neill, your host this evening. And with me, I have 3 absolutely wonderful people that are like my favorite in the whole world. I have Scott Guthier.
Don't lie to us. That's Ethan and Damien.
Don't you fucking put words in my mouth. Evan, the Walrus Wall, is here.
Oh, hey!
And Brian Nobishin 186 Jackson is here as well.
Monkey Man!
Welcome, guys. This is the penultimate.
Do you remember Monkey Man?
Oh yeah, from Hey Arnold.
There you go. There's my boy. That's my boy.
Yeah,
I honestly didn't think you would get that.
that was like a really weird episode of Hey Arnold.
He was referenced once in the series, like in season 1. He just said, Monkey Man just ran away, but then he was never shown again like the last season. It's like, oh, let's do an episode about him. We already did Pigeon Man, so...
Yeah, the Pigeon Man episode I like a lot more because it's got like this really weird emotional payoff.
And then that Chocolate Boy episode where you try to get out of his attic.
Yup. Although we can't talk about Hey Arnold and not say the Stoop Kid is like the best.
Stoop kid.
Stoop Kid won't leave his stoop. So this is the penultimate episode. 199 episodes. We've come a long way. We are almost to 200, and then we're gonna quit. It's over after that. I'm just kidding, guys. Don't worry. We will do it episodes after episode 200, but we're gonna take a week off after 200 because Extra Life is the week after. I really don't want to have to
one right away.
Yeah.
You have to wait for the next season.
Yeah, we have to wait for season 3. I don't want to do or have to like edit an episode on Extra Life Day or the day before. So we are gonna do something and we're gonna stream it or record it in some way, and I'm gonna put it up for shits and giggles. But it's gonna be lowly produced.
Gonna pee?
Yes, exactly.
It's gonna pee. I'm sorry.
It's gonna pee. But I do want to say at the head of the show. So next week is episode 200. It's not gonna be a normal episode. It will we'll still have the structure. We'll talk about games. We might talk about news. But we'll be live on twitch.tv/irrationalpassions. So if you don't follow us there, you should follow us now. We will be on Skype under the username IrrationalPassions.
Hi, that's me.
All right, Evan, calm down. We get it.
Because that's not you.
He usually runs the Skype account, but come on, Evan, calm down. So we will be taking calls on Skype. It's not going to be like 150. We're not going to be taking video calls, just audio calls. And judging by the sounds of it, everybody's going to be there. All 6 of us. It's going to be some shenanigans. I've gotten word that our once co-host Joseph Fate will be calling in to say hello and tell us how much he loves us.
I also play Rogue Galaxy.
What a random tweet to send to us. Now you guys should play Rogue Galaxy. What the fuck is that? I don't even know. It's some PS2 game apparently. But so we're gonna start around 8 p.m. on the 17th, which is next Friday. Maybe we'll start early, or we'll do like a pre-show early. Depends on what happens. Maybe we'll start late. Again, it all depends on what happens. Before then, we might be streaming, or maybe we'll just hang out. But we'll see how that plays out. And that's all going to be on our Twitch channel, twitch.tv/IrrationalPassions once more. And all that video is going to be archived to YouTube, youtube.com/IrrationalPassions. So if you miss anything, it's going to be saved and archived. But if you do want to call in and talk to us, you have to add us on Skype and watch us live when we do it. So it's going to be crazy and fun. I don't know what we're going to talk to people who call in about. We'll figure something out. Maybe they'll ask us questions or something. And, yeah, just look forward to it. I'm super excited. The week after that is Extra Life, our 5th Extra Life. Once again, Nabashin will be coming up here to hang out with us during it, and probably not talk to us because he'll be playing Bayonetta. But
Wait, what?
Bayonetta comes out that week.
I'm not going to be there for Extra Life.
Oh, you're not going to be here for Extra Life? Okay.
No, I thought I was going to be there for 200. I'm not going to be there for Extra Life.
Okay, well, that's right. You're doing Extra Life with Mark and Katie on the 31st, right?
Actually, we're going to do it the day before.
Okay, on the 30th? That's a
No,
Thursday.
the 30th, the day before Extra Life. That's fine.
Oh, okay.
So on that Thursday, and then probably by Friday night, I'll be done. So you'll just probably be getting started, or not getting started, but you'll be deep in by then.
Okay. Well, either way, hugs will be exchanged because you've been missed. I know we never talk though. But so Extra Life is going to be the week after that. So Friday, October 24th, which is when we would normally record. We're not doing a podcast, as I said. We're going to be doing something. Again, probably live on Twitch TV.
You can probably push the D&D stream to that.
I was thinking that, but like that's going to require a lot of setup, so I'm probably I have an idea
If it's not ready by then of course.
Yeah.
If it needs setup beforehand, I got you.
Yeah, like the D&D thing isn't like too hard to set up. We just have to like literally put one good mic that'll record the room, and one camera up high enough so it can see the table. So we're gonna probably, judging by the sounds like it's actually gonna happen, we're gonna be playing D&D as ourselves during Extra Life for some block of time. Probably not too long. I'm gonna try and make it a pretty streamlined campaign so we can blow through it. Everybody's going to have pre-rolled characters, pre-made everything, just so we can get through it quickly. And maybe the night before, the day before, I'll explain to everybody the rules and give them a general test to make sure they figure it out. So it's going to be fun. We're going to be playing a weird D&D campaign during Extra Life, as well as a bunch of video games. And, yeah, look forward to it. We got a couple weeks of super fun content coming to you guys, and I'm super excited about it. But that's it. As far as house cleaning goes, some people are working on some things, but I've been mostly focused on something like an audio thing I'm making for episode 200. So I haven't really been writing, and nothing's gone up quite yet on
Is
the
it
site.
you thanking your mom for helping you pay for this thing?
What?
I said, is it a... Never mind.
No, it isn't. It is an audio thing for 200. I told Evan what it is, but I told him not to tell anybody.
You did?
Yeah. Luckily, I don't have to worry because Evan wouldn't remember anyway. But yeah, look forward to it. I'll have something special. Hopefully, it'll work. That's my only concern. But on the website, you can now, like on the front page, there are 2 spaces in the top bar. There's a link to our Extra Life page with all the information you need. And on the sidebar, anywhere on the website, it's just like a block that says Irrational Passions Extra Life, has the date and time, and you can click that, and it'll take you to our page where you can get links to our donation page, you can join our team, you can see the list of games we'll have while we're there. So... If you needed info, that is where it's at. and our list of games is relatively updated. But we'll see. That's it. That's all I got. Let's talk about video games. Rational Passage Podcast is about video games sometimes. At least that's what we tell ourselves. Evan, how about you go first, since I'm sure you played so many video games this week.
Oh, you know it. I played a little bit of Civ and some Battlefield.
All right. Do you have anything to add to that?
No.
All right. All right, at least he's honest, boys. Evan, I'm going to make you play something during Extra Life.
I know you are, and I'm
swear to
glad
God.
you will.
Yeah, we need to get you back in the gaming spirit. I talked to Joe this week, and he's like, man, if a game has bad checkpoints, I won't even play it anymore. Like, I can't even bring myself to play video games. I'm like, I'm sorry, man. I still love you, though.
So that means Halo, or Halo for Joe.
He doesn't have an Xbox One, so I don't know about that. Plus, it's all the old Halos, so it's the Halos that he's played and owns on other systems.
So, play them again.
I don't know, man. I'm saying, dropping $400 on a Xbox One is a lot of money. Joe would do it, though, for Halo. He does love Halo. All right, Scott.
What have I been playing?
Yeah.
Well, I'm finally done grinding in Persona 4.
Sweet.
Yes.
Okay.
Although, right now I've been stuck on another very long boss fight.
Is it the boss fight of the Heaven stage?
Yeah.
Dude, that boss is fucked. That was where I got stuck the most in the entire game. That boss is a bitch.
I can take him down, it's just that it's so... I don't do any, damage.
Mm-hmm.
He can't keep me dead, so that's good. But I don't do any damage.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that one
So-
it is a grind. It is just a long fight.
Yeah.
Uh,
So it's it's not difficult, it's just long.
yeah. So you're just stuck in the boss right now?
Yep. Currently, that big floating head circle thing's
Yeah.
creeping me out.
Oh yeah, that's super creep. It gets creepier. Luckily, that you have so much to look forward to.
And who's your crew again, Sky? Is it Kanji, Naoto, and Yukiko?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Damn, good memory. I wouldn't remember that. Yukiko's like a good healer, right? I can't even remember.
Yep.
Yep.
Alright. Okay, because I know Teddy has some healing stuff. I'm trying to remember what my go-to crew was. I think it was Kanji, Teddy, and Yosuke. But
Teddy has some healing stuff, it's just not nearly as good.
yeah, he gets Madairon, which is like the heal full health everybody later, like much later. So like he would just use that and I'd be fine. But yeah, no, I understand. I liked that weird thing in Persona 3. I like this because it makes it easier because I'm terrible at making decisions as far as deleting moves. That's why Pokemon always I get super stressed out anytime I have to forget a move. But in Persona 3 Fez, everybody just they learn their moves. You can't pick and choose which ones. They just have moves that just upgrade as they level up, which takes so much stress off of me.
Well, the big thing is when you do that is you identify what they are and what you want them to be when you see them.
Yeah. Which does give you wiggle room. It's more customizable. It's an overall better system, but it's just so stress.
No, I'm talking about for when you have to delete moves. You understand what they are and what they do, and then you pick the moves that allow you to do that.
Yeah.
As you go forward.
Yeah.
That's all you gotta do for that. If you don't do that, oh my god, are you fucked?
Yeah, no, it's much easier in the Persona franchise. It's I had Megaru, or I don't remember if it's exactly that, and then you get Megarula, and then it's okay, yeah, I replaced that with that. That's fine. It makes sense. Okay, cool. So it's easier in Persona, I think. But so are you still? What level did you grind to, Scott?
59.
Okay. Yeah, I think you're good at that level. You were at 46 or something before, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You should be set for a while. As long as you do some frequent battles in the next dungeon.
Well, it's not like I skip the battles. It's just I don't go back and I don't do any grinding.
Yeah.
So I'm almost at the point where I can finally get new personas.
The next like wave of personas.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So like my go-to strategy was always like to bring personas with a wide berth of resistances. So that's like where I was comfortable. I'm switching. If I know a boss is going to attack in a certain way, I'll have a persona equipped that can defend against that. So.
Yeah, the biggest thing here is that I couldn't change anyone out to be useful because he had all the spells already.
Yeah.
So it's alright. I can't have a persona that's weak to anything, and that was the big thing. And everybody had some sort of weakness. I'm like, fuck.
Yeah. Last time we talked about
So I'm still using Black Frost.
Last time we talked about this option, since you were kind of out of it, I reminded Scott that he should finish a social link with Marie.
Okay.
But it shouldn't be too hard. You do have to crunch a little where you're at, but
Dude, what? I should still have several more months, right?
no, not really. You have more time to do social links, but you will have even more time if you do save Marie, or finish your social link with Marie. And like it's really hard to explain, but like you have up until December 25th, I think, to get, or December 24th to get everything done with Marie, and you should not finish the next dungeon until the 23rd of December. Because if you do finish it before then, like that's the last day you can do it. If you do finish it before then,
it jumps you to that day.
Yeah. So that is my recommendation. And you're not even in December yet, I don't think. So
no, I'm still in October.
yeah. Oh, then you're golden. But huh?
Oh, I get it.
All right. Anything else,
that was
Scott?
late.
Yeah, it's okay.
Let's see here. I noticed that I haven't been playing Fire Emblem. So yeah, I haven't been doing that. And then, nope, nothing to know.
All right, did you play any more Left 4 Dead? I mean, The Last of Us.
No.
Oh, you're so close.
I am real close.
You're playing Persona though, so I don't give a shit. All right, that's all. Light gaming week, apparently.
Well, it's that, and I've been roped back into Dota with the other guys.
Ah, gotcha.
So it's like, what do I do? The handhelds while I'm in between sessions, that or homework.
Yeah, I gotcha. That's a clever balance.
You can go, Alex.
Oh, I go? Okay.
Yeah.
I played more Wonderful 101. I finally got back to it this week. Unfortunately, I played it like over the weekend. I haven't really been able to touch it. I was gonna play some today, but then I got hooked into cleaning, and I got super happy because I was cleaning. And I'm going to tweet about the show. We are talking about video games in episode. This is gonna get cut. So 199. Come watch? Question mark? Okay. So I got to the aerial area.
Right after you got yellow.
So I got a lot.
No, it was right after you got yellow, right?
Yeah. And I started that next level, I think. And then I put it down. And I got the dodge and the guard, which has definitely improved my enjoyment of the experience. And like it's picking up for me, a little bit by bit. I really like the characters. Like I didn't expect to like them as much, but again, it's like it is very much reminiscent of Beautiful Joe. In a weird way, it's like I saw Beautiful Joe because it was like during that Capcom GameCube thing. I'm like, this looks fun, and then I played it. I'm like, these characters are super awesome and endearing in a totally way I didn't expect. Like, I love Wonder Red and I love Wonder Blue. They're just like, when they talk at each other, especially Wonder Blue and Wonder Green, they're so funny. And Wonder Pink is my shit, as I told you this week.
She gets better when Morgan shows up.
Oh, that's awesome. She's so fucking funny. It's just like, yeah, there's so much character, which is like not how they advertise that game at all. Which is super disappointing. But I'm digging it. I haven't really played that much more, but I think I'm getting better at the comboing. I'm layering down the gun, the sword, and the whip, and the hammer and hand and stuff, like doing it, getting a little bit better. Spelunky came out for the PS4. I did do my stream as I promised I would last week. Hashtag Spelunk to the finish. I didn't finish it though. I got to Olmec with everything I needed to get to hell, except I was 4 bombs short. So I was trying to get him to smash to the bottom, but I got stuck under him, and it didn't work out, and I got squished, which was my last run, and I was completely defeated at that point.
Patrick almost did the exact same thing. Like he did. It's when he did the daily challenge too. So he got all the way to the Olmec. Had enough bombs and everything, but he just fucked up on his jump because he didn't have like a jetpack or a cape or anything. He just fell in the lava, and he just got so disappointed with himself.
Yeah, I had a jetpack. I had a jetpack, but I got caught under him because again I was trying to make him stomp down, and I didn't have climbing gloves. If I had climbing gloves, it would have been a different story, but unfortunately it didn't work out. But it was like the last layer, like he got caught in the lava right when I died. And the door was right there to hell. I did watch the beginning of Patrick Klepek's thing, which I was happy that he had the same idea. But yeah, that game is really good. I like that you can hear like the damsel come through the speaker on the controller. And when you open the guidebook, you can flip the pages by swiping on the touchpad.
See, they did use the touchpad.
They did use the touchpad. And I knew to try that because you can turn the pages with the Vita touchscreen. So I was wondering if they would bring that over. And like when you're looking for the secret entrance to the black market, you can hear the ticking through the controller as well.
It also lights up the controller as well.
Oh, it does? I didn't even see
the
that.
light bar. Yeah.
I have the light bar turned like down really dim, so that's awesome. Yeah, it's just like I was disappointed because it synced all my progress from the Vita and PS3 version. I thought I was going to be able to start raw, but I already had all the
it was weird. Like when I started it up, it seemed like it was just, like because I had to do this tutorial again, and like and then when everything was added to my journal. Like the first night I did it, it's like, oh okay, I guess I'm starting out fresh. And then when I went back to it again, it just remembered all my other shit, and it's like, oh okay, so never mind then.
Yeah. It was still fun though. I played with Ethan and Greg in the in like they were in the room with me, and Ethan hadn't like actually sat down and watched me play since he's played on his Xbox now, so he plays on the reg now, and it's funny, I hear him through the wall. I just hear that sweet music, and yeah, he just like focused in on what I was doing and figured it, like he understood it. It's like playing a fighting game and then like knowing how to play a fighting game and watching someone else play. It's like that, and he was like, "This is the most mind-blowing thing I've ever seen in my life." And Greg was super bummed out because he found out I was actually pretty good at Spelunky. So, and he wanted me to die more and be crippling and defeated because Greg. It was fun. Maybe I'll stream some more because I haven't finished it on PS4 yet. I got super close again, but I died for stupid reasons, as is always the case.
Rando question: has Ethan almost completely dropped Super Meat Boy now? Is like want to do a new thing for him?
No, he got back to his 105% on the 360 version of the game.
Oh, really?
Yeah. What the fuck? fuck is wrong with him?
Okay.
He's like, it's so much better playing on a controller.
Anybody could have told you that, but okay.
It's like but his computer doesn't really like work. It has one of the fans is broken in it, so it overheats and it freaks out. So he can't even play it on his computer anymore.
Sounds like my computer.
Yeah, so he might not be exactly where he was on the 360 version, but he's close. He finished all the end levels and got A+ on all of them. I know that.
So he still hasn't seen the ending, then, right?
Not the true ending. Neither have I, because I said I'm never going to get to that point, so I want to watch you play it.
Wait, the true ending? Is that
like the Dark World final boss?
Okay.
So I should tell him he fucking, because he does the trick that you taught me, Navish, and he plugs in a wired controller and logs into my account so he can play my games on that.
Yeah.
And so he just plays Super Meat Boy and Spelunky. He has a 4 gig 360 because like all he wanted it was Hulu and Netflix, and to have a Kinect that he can yell at. I'm like, Ethan is actually the definition of the 4 gig 360's audience, so I can actually, it's super affordable and I can get it for him, and he loves it. It's 4 gigs is just enough. It's more than enough space to have Super Meat Boy, Braid, and Spelunky, which I think are the only 3 games that he has. He loves all 3 of them. But yeah, I should ask him where he got into.
Will you ever get all the achievements in the 360 version of Spelunky? I just thought about that.
Will I?
You haven't played that version in like years.
No, because like they haven't like patched it with the latest stuff. Like there's no Pro HUD, there's no
Oh, I
sloth.
guess that's true.
It's a little unbalanced still. So I don't know. Maybe I'd try it on the PC version, which has all that stuff in it. But yeah, I don't know. Other games, I played Wind Waker. Something tragic happened while I was recording this week's episodes. I was hitting the record button on the off times, so it was recording like the 2 minutes between episodes when I was like getting a drink or going to the bathroom, and I didn't notice it.
Oh, that's terrible.
But the silver lining here is that I remember that Wind Waker has a terrible save system. So I just turned it off and turned it back on, and it was back at the beginning of the temple. I worked my way up to the exact point where I had lost everything, and I recovered everything. So, and it gave me time to, I spent all of my rupees before I went back into the temple, and I got the hurricane spin before I went to the Earth Temple for the boss. So I had those 2 things before in this new video. So it all worked out, I guess. But yeah, Wind Waker is still great. I am now in the Wind Temple, as people who watch can see. So.
Hey, that's where I'm at. I need to go back to playing it. Actually, I got my Wii back in the house. I should totally play it tonight.
Yeah, you can play during Extra Life or something.
Yeah.
Are you gonna live stream Extra Life?
Yeah, I bought that Elgato for a fucking reason.
Okay, I didn't know if you were planning on doing it, so we hadn't really talked about it.
Yeah. Well, I'll just talk about it right now. So I already bought the Elgato. I'll probably buy a webcam come next week. And I know Mark and Key's PC are already it's already ready to go to work the Elgato because all the tests I did before. So I know that runs straight. So we'll probably just have what we're pretty much going to do, have one TV to actually show what we're streaming, but we'll probably have the camera back far enough so we can show all 3 of our TVs, so it'll be all in the living room. And we'll probably be all next to each other, so it'll be all 3 TV screens right there, and we'll hold on.
All right, I guess we just wait here now. Evan,
I'm
play
down.
video games.
All right,
I'm trying to, Alex. I'm
Okay.
trying to.
Go ahead, Navisham.
Got off my train of thought.
All
But yeah,
TVs.
so we'll have a TV back with all 3 TV screens right there to show that we're still playing something, but we'll have one main screen for what the main thing we want to stream on it. So it'll be fun. We'll do it.
Yeah, so like Fantasy Life comes out the day before Extra Life, so Scott and I are actually just gonna play that together the entire time.
I'm down.
Thursday.
Me too.
It'll be Thursday when we do our like probably Thursday afternoon or Thursday night when we start, and then like it'll be Friday night when we end. So like we'll be putting stuff there.
Yeah, you should let me know. I'll add that info to our Extra Life page on the site, so people know to watch you and watch us. That'd be fun.
All right. Cool.
I'm gonna make a Bitly link, like Bitly / Extra Life 2014 IP, and that way you can just like put that up on the screen or put it in the chat or something for people to link to our donation page.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so the 2 Extra Lives coming out of IP back to back is gonna be super fun. As for other games, I played more Smash Brothers for 3DS. I've been playing a lot of online this week because I think I'm going to review it. So I've been trying to get in all the modes. I played a lot of Smash Run, and I played online. And my experience with online, I think, is generally every reviewer's experience. It's like a 30% success rate, and when it works, it's fucking super awesome, smooth, and fun. And then the other 70% of the time, it's just like a nightmare.
Describe this nightmare.
Like, there was one match where it was running smooth, like, no, like, hitches, but everything had, like, a full second of input lag, and it was the worst thing. It was the worst! And, like, people were, like, running further than they wanted to, and then, like, doing their run attack, and then, like, running past each other and attacking. It was absurd. And then there are times where it's just like it hitches and stops for like 5 seconds every 2 seconds. So a 2-minute match takes like 15 minutes. It's the worst. But when it works, it's super fun. It just doesn't work often enough to justify even really paying attention to the mode. I haven't been able to try any local stuff, but I've seen mixed things on that as well. We'll see.
Dude, local better work.
Yeah, local really should work. There's no excuse for it not to. Smash Run's okay. It's like the
Smash Run sucks.
You don't like it?
It flat out sucks.
I like the collecting thing stuff. Sometimes it's just like weirdly frustrating. Like when like one of the mini boss guys shows up and he's gonna kill you, and like you're hitting him for like a minute, and you don't know if you're doing damage or how much damage you're doing, and then he kills you because he's been destroying you for the past minute. But like again, what reviewers have been saying, like the mode, whatever you do at the end of Smash Run is completely random. So it could be a race, it could be a fight, it could be you killing enemies, like randomly enemies by yourself, which is weird. That shouldn't be one of them. And you don't know which one of those things is, so you don't know which like power-ups to collect. So it's like, what's the fucking point? You're just hoping on a gamble at that point. Why don't you like it, Nabashin?
It sucks. Like,
why does it suck, Nabashin?
I mean, it's just like I don't like having like the like lower level being like little. It's hard to explain, but like it's just not fun. This is like I kind of like prepare for a match by like beating up these little things even before you even get to the match. Like, just play the fucking match. That's what Smash is about to begin with. And I guess it's just like it's not a substitute for the single player.
Yeah,
for not having a single player for me. And that's it just bums me out. I just don't like it at all. It is
like there are parts of it that's cool. Like I played a Sonic on one of them. And I tried to get as much speed as possible. And so like the top part of the map is just like a fucking platform that you can. I just fucking ran to the other side, which is a long distance, in 10 seconds. It was fucking awesome.
Did you get to fight with it?
I didn't get to fight with it. I did, but I got to fight enemies with it, like random little Smash Run dudes that you have to fight. Mm-hmm. Which was not fun. But I did it again and over again until I got a race with Sonic, and I fucking destroyed it. And it was worth it for that. But again, it's random. Like, what you do at the end, whether it's a race, a fight, or fighting enemies, or I don't know what all the options are.
Well, I believe it's... Isn't there a multiplayer aspect to that?
Yeah, you can play it locally, but it's still random.
Like, you might not even fight each other?
Yeah.
Huh.
It's just, it seems kind of silly, like, that you can't customize that mode. And you can, like, change the time limit, I think. But I haven't seen anywhere in the menus where you can select specifically what you want to do at the end of Smash Run. It seems like a really cool idea that, like, would have been better if it had, like, a lot of tweaks done to it.
If it was as customizable as regular Brawl.
Yeah, like
the regular Brawl mode.
Yeah, it's like when you smash, like, it says, like, options, and you have, like, the whole fucking thing, like, from Melee, where you can, like, set it to stamina version of fighting, which is just silly.
Those are fun.
They were fun. I liked them.
Those are, the stamina mode is fun.
Yeah.
It's odd because you can't...
one of the Smash Run... One of the Smash Run things is fight in stamina mode. So... And I destroyed Ganondorf. I ruined his whole day. There's also, you can't change the difficulty of the CPUs in Smash 1, which seems weird. Like,
that's super weird.
So.
Oh, did I say, I'm not sure if I said this before, but did you notice that the level 9s in this game are kind of easy?
I haven't actually played against level 9s, but the CPUs just generally seem a little bit more balanced, but again... I've been playing a lot of online, so I haven't been fighting against computers a lot. I don't know. It seems good. Like it generally, like the package is excellent. It's just like, again, the back of your mind is like, well, when does the real Smash come out? Which is like disappointing. But if you were just going to get this, you wouldn't be missing like a terrible amount. You'd be getting a really good Smash game. So I would say don't stress about it if you only have a 3DS. But if you're looking for an excuse to pick up a Wii U, fucking Super Smash Bros. Is always a good excuse to pick up anything. And they put a Dark Pit and Dr. Mario up on the website now, so you can be disappointed. Let's see. I played Persona 4 Arena Ultimax, which I've been playing pretty much exclusively the story mode. Which is awesome. It's like they fixed all the problems I had with the mode before, I think.
Which was?
Like that you played a bunch of different stories and there wasn't like one coherent narrative really.
Oh, it was after you beat it.
Yeah, but everything still happens differently for everybody. But in this, everything it's one similar, like one same story that you just see from different characters' perspectives. And then, like, there's a reason why there's different dialogue in the game for, like, in the first Persona 4 Arena, but there isn't, like, really a reason why one person should win over another. In this game, there is. So, like, it's just, like, one straight line. Except, like, I thought that, but then, so when you beat the Persona 4 story, you unlock 2 new episodes, which is the Persona 3 story, where you play as all the Persona 3 characters and kind of play them all from the beginning, where they started. Welcome back, Evan. No one had to know, but you ruined that secret. So you play the Persona 4 story, and you only play as Persona 4 characters and Labris. And then you play the Persona 3 story, and you only play as Persona 3 characters. And Labris, I guess. But I guess she's like not actually one or the other. But things might be happening a little bit differently in the Persona 3 story. I'm not sure yet. They probably will, judging by how that story ended for me. And then there's a third episode, which is I'm not even actually going to say. But
Yeah, don't do that.
It includes a major character from Persona 4, who you're like, how did he show up here? And it, I believe, explains that. I haven't touched that yet. So I'm actually super stoked to see that. Which I'm guessing you can't actually see that or play it unless you have some of the DLC. It makes me curious. But it's really good. The story is great. Wraps up really well. And there's like a final boss, and it's fucking awesome. and I loved it. So it gave me like a lot of closure on the Persona 4 characters. And there's Marie. And you're like, oh, Marie's here now. It's nice. And the Persona 3 story, I'm hoping, gives me like some more closure on those characters as well, because all the Persona 3 characters are here, which has me so excited.
Except one.
So, all right, I hope they address that. I really wish like Elizabeth had her own story. Maybe she does. Maybe if you beat all the other stories, you unlock hers. Who knows? And
Do they still have that male?
fucking, what's his name? It's not like Thomas. Theodore. That's his name.
Sure.
Theodore is a character. I think he's in this.
I think.
In this?
No, in this, Evan. He's in Persona Q as well.
Q. I know he's in Q.
Which Theodore is Elizabeth's twin brother. But they're made from clay. Spoilers. So.
I did not even know that, so that really wasn't spoiler.
It's like they never address it in the main games. If you have played Persona 1 and 2, you know it. That's the only thing. It's not important. But yeah, I don't know. Theodore's, I like him. He's nice. He's very proper, prim and proper. I'm excited to see how. Like I've seen a shot of an anime cutscene with Margaret, Elizabeth, and Theodore from Persona 4 Arena, but I don't know where that is. And I got the Margaret DLC, and she's like super fun to play. I messed around with her in training mode. Again, I'm never gonna play this competitively, but I do like the fighting, and Margaret is super cool. Sad that I had to pay $5 to play as her, but
I mean, whatever. You got 2 for free.
I did get 2 for free. But arguably they should have been in the game to get from the get-go. But either way, I'm really loving Persona 4 Arena. That's probably gonna make the cut on my games this game of the year list this year. At least in the as number 10 or something. Who knows? But that's it. That's all I played. A lot of fighting games. Weirdly enough. Nabishin, round us out.
Alright. Been playing more Hyrule Warriors. Actually, a lot of Hyrule Warriors.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I wouldn't say a lot. I played a good amount.
Make up your goddamn mind.
No, because I only played with when I'm at Mark and Katie's house because I left my Wii U there. And it's just like something that me and Katie usually just co-op about and have fun with. Thing about that game though, which is it's super interesting because Katie never played any Dynasty Warriors games, but she played a bunch of Zelda games. So we'll go out in the field, we'll go one way, she'll go one way, I'll go another way. And then you'll get one of those Zelda bosses to pop up, and I don't even have to explain to her oh, that's that boss that you have to throw bombs into his mouth. She knows who he is because it's a Zelda character. So oh, okay, when you put some snap, I'll throw bombs into it and it'll explode and stuff like that. So that's an interesting thing I never thought this game would actually have as far as having for newcomers at least. It's you'll recognize those certain Zelda characters and just be oh, you don't even have to explain how to beat them. I'm gonna just do it myself. Oh, that stupid Cyclops thing that blows has a laser beam eye that everyone hates. You just throw a bomb at him and all automatically explode. Okay, that's easy. So I thought that was pretty cool. And yeah, that game just it's fun in its own way. It's exactly what it is. What you see is what you get.
That is the nicest way of describing that game, I think.
Yeah, so if you're interested, if you look at any gameplay event and it looks interesting or it looks boring, that's exactly what you're going to get from when you play that game. So there you go.
All right, that seems fair. Scott, have you played any more of it?
I have. Well, not much.
Okay, nothing worth talking
I'm
about.
still on a 3-way split between the characters. Don't even have them all yet.
Gotcha. All right.
I am liking the ball and chain for Link, though. You do get those. You do get that as a weapon.
I haven't gotten that yet.
I've seen some.
You have to do it in adventure mode.
Okay, that's probably why. I've only been exclusively the main one.
Mm-hmm.
I was actually I thought the fire wand looks really cool.
The fire wand looks cool, but it's the sword is that much better.
Okay.
And when you have to use the fire one as Link, you're like, oh.
That's a bummer. Can you switch between weapons, or do you have to commit to it for the whole thing?
I have to commit to it for the whole fight.
Ah! That's the worst.
The items you can swap between them, though.
Okay. I don't. What are the items?
So far, you get a hook shot, bomb,
Bow and arrow.
bow and arrow,
Okay.
hook shot, bomb, bow and arrow, boomerang.
All right.
Yeah.
So far, those are the only 4 I have.
Cool. That works.
And the cool thing about the hook shot this time around is if you hit something, you will go to it.
Yeah.
You don't need a specific spot to hook onto.
You can hook to an enemy and fly toward them.
Haven't
Yeah.
tried that yet, but I.
You can, yes.
Okay, yeah, you can do that.
Cool.
So yeah, there's that. There are specific spots that you need to use the hook shot for. Other than that, yeah, the hook shot's very lenient.
That's good. Needs to be. I think it's better that way.
You also don't have to aim it.
Cool. So, what else, Nabashin, or is there anything else to say about Hyrule Warriors?
Nothing much. Not much else about that game. Been playing more Metal Gear Solid 2. Just beat Fat Man.
Oh shit, Fat Man, the fucking best villain ever, according to Colin Moriarty.
But yeah, that game's still good. There's nothing much to really say about that either. It's, Metal Gear Solid 2 is a really good game.
Metal Gear Solid 2 is a very good, very weird game.
Mm-hmm. We already talked about Smash. We already talked about Spelunky. Played a little bit more of BlazBlue. Just doing more of the story mode. Not the story. I beat the story mode. I mean, doing the arcade mode. Just doing just a little bit of that, since that doesn't really require that much thought. And since I already know the story mode, I don't really have to really pay attention to the story here because it's pretty much just the story mode in the arcade version. So yeah, that's just a little bit of other thing I've been doing. Dustin Legion's Tale was free, so I played a little bit more of that.
I have it downloaded. Have not touched it yet.
Yeah, I couldn't remember why I stopped playing that game because I remember the combat, I remember the way it looked, and then I started playing it, and I was like, oh yeah, he is so fucking slow, and it just bugs the shit out of me. He doesn't move, he just trots everywhere. He just briskly walks every area, and I don't know, that just bugs the hell out of me when I play that game. That's just a small complaint. Like I said, the combat's fun and everything, and sometimes the dialogue is a little weird too. Just the delivery of it is just something I just kind of don't like.
Yeah.
But other than that, the game is really good. I hope I get through it this time. Oh, another thing I played, by the way. I played Project Spark because apparently it's a full game now.
Yeah, that's out now. Came out on Tuesday.
And no one really talked about it, or no one really knew about it.
Nope.
There was no people about it. I was at Mark's house and I just fired it up and played a little bit of it. Didn't create anything. I just did the story mode of it. I don't know about the game. It's not for me. Especially after a post, I don't care about Little Planet World. Yeah, I don't think I care about the game at all. And I wasn't at least a little bit playing even though the platform was not that great, it was doable and it was some entertainment jumping with that, but this one it's combat focused and the combat's super basic, so it just seems really boring as far as the little bit I played of it. So I don't know. It's a free game, so can't really complain too much about it, but yeah.
All right.
That's pretty much everything, though.
Okay. Yeah, man. We're just we're in a good interim. This was the only week off this month, I think. No, next week is kind of off.
By the way, Bayonetta 2 demo's out. People go play that.
Yeah, I have it downloaded on my Wii U. I was actually going to play it because I love you, Nabashin.
Oh, you're a nice man. What about you, Scott?
No!
Fuck you!
That's right!
If you buy it for us for Extra Life, I'll make everyone play it.
Which game?
Bayonetta 2.
You want me to buy it for you, actually?
No, don't actually do that. If you're
Well,
gonna,
no. It's just that Will's a huge fan.
well, then we'll
Well, that's
buy it.
good.
So I'm gonna have a copy, like regardless if I buy it or not.
All right,
If
good.
I buy one, I'll
Will,
have.
Will's the good person in this world. He probably likes Reboot too. We're like the only two people who like these fucking things.
He probably likes Reboot too. I hope Will is listening to this. Like, what the fuck is Reboot? Scott, text Will and ask him if he likes Reboot. We have to answer these questions. We need answers for episode 200. All right, cool. That's it for video games. Fuck, man. 53 minutes or 55. Oh well, 6 minutes gonna get cut. So I guess like 49 minutes is the shortest we've ever talked about video games ever, or something like that. I think I might. I've been thinking about picking up Shadows of Mordor. And I have some extra money.
Oh, I'm totally
So-
buying that.
So I might pick it up next week. 'Cause, oh god, everything I hear about that game makes it sound amazing. It just
Yeah, that'll probably be like the thing I buy next week. Will probably be just Bayonetta 2 and Shadows of Mordor. And like the deal was because like when Bayonetta 2 comes around, I'm just be obsessed with that. So I'm taking the Wii U back from Mark and Katie. I'll lend them my PS4 so they can like just splooge over that because they've been wanting to get that game forever. But like it's just been money wise and Katie getting ready for a cosplay that's been holding them back. So.
yeah. Understand what that just oh man that game. I know Tony has it for people listening. I mean, he said if I wanted to I could play it during Extra Life and anybody else of course. But I don't know if I can wait. It just yeah I really need I need to own that game. Jared actually he got the platinum trophy in it. So yeah, he was on last week talking about it. It was last week, right? Yeah. All right, we're gonna take a break. We're actually gonna do a music break. Because I'm trying to remember. I had his name up earlier. The composer, Grant Kirkhope, the composer for games such as Banjo-Kazooie and Donkey Kong 64. He actually put up the entire Banjo-Kazooie 1 soundtrack for Name Your Price on Bandcamp. It is 164 tracks. It's over 600 megabytes of Banjo-Kazooie just music. It's everything. It's called Banjo-Kazooie Everything in the Kitchen Sink. So it's still available, still up now. I'm gonna have it obviously in the description if you're looking on the website or on VG Evo if Evan remembers to post this there. Yeah, I don't even know what song I'm gonna play. I'll pick one of my favorites because I have so many. I'll figure something out. But it's huge. It's tons and tons and tons. So enjoy whatever Banjo-Kazooie music I put there because the music in those games was amazing. So after that, we will be back with a little bit with some news. So enjoy the tunes. Choo choo choo.
Oh, sorry.
It's the only way I know, Nabishin.
I choose you.
All right. Anybody need to use the bathroom? I think I might get a glass of water. Water.
I'm gonna check on.
Why?
Nah, I think I've had enough water for today.
I've only had 6 gallons. Boom shakalaka.
Nah.
Nah. Not feeling it today, huh?
Nope.
That was the most delayed response of anything ever. I imagine it's like, let me see here. You take your pen out from behind your ear, open your notebook, start writing it. Evan, are you here? I'll take
Yes.
that as a no.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Am I delayed for you guys?
No,
No.
I was on mute. Sorry.
Okay, I was about to say like my internet. Yeah, I've been running at a full bandwidth today.
Well,
Full...
the entire time I was like, should I respond to that? Should I? Nah.
Nope.
But then I did. I was like, oh, whoops.
You just slipped out. You weren't even conscious at the time. You fell asleep for a little bit. Yeah, I've been running at in the Google Hangout bandwidth. I've been set it to HD, which I never do because I can't because my internet can't handle it. And I haven't had a single problem yet, so I'm pretty excited about it, guys. For you two, gas in Laurel is $2.99 apparently right now. Super cheap. Damien.
My car's full.
Okay, well, you have a Prius, so.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
But
Welcome back.
I never told you, did I, how depressed I got when I saw the Kingdom Hearts trophy list, right?
You said you were really bummed out that you weren't. There's no way you were gonna get that Birth by Sleep Platinum.
Oh yeah, I was like literally like distraught by like both Presley and Kingdom Hearts 2. This was like, no, there's no way because critical mode, like I just can't do that. I can't do critical mode. I cannot do that.
Yeah, I might be able to do critical mode on Kingdom Hearts 2, but like I can't do anything other than the main story, and I'll have to grind probably.
Critical mode ain't that bad.
I'm not looking forward to it. Like again, Kingdom Hearts 2 is the one out of the 3 games, or out of the 2 games that I'm good
Put it
at.
this way, you guys don't know that I did 3
You're cutting in and out, Scott.
out of the 3 storylines in Birth by Sleep in Critical, right?
Yeah, you did Terra and Ventus, right?
Yeah. Or no, it was. I started with Terra, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then it was Ventus and Aqua.
Back.
Okay.
I started with Terra on Proud mode. And then I'm like, I think I can do critical mode, and then I was right.
I did all 3 on Proud mode, which was still a fucking bitch.
Oh, dude, you know what sucked even more? Because I didn't do the uniformal thing, I had to go back and beat it again for the ending on critical mode.
God.
Because I needed to do all of them on critical or all of them on Proud.
Yeah, I didn't know that the multiplayer aspect of the arena thing had been taken out until Justin told me.
Oh, I could have told you that.
Yeah.
Oh, that stinks.
I should have kept my ear to the ground. If they had online for that, it would have been fucking so awesome. We get it, Evan. You have a dog. He loves that dog more than he loves any person.
Yeah. You got a healthy relationship.
Healthy. That's his only healthy relationship, though.
That's why I said A.
Evan, we have a podcast to do. Pull up this fucking music. Let's listen to Luigi's Ballad. I almost hit play on that. Whoops.
Why do you even have that up?
It was what I was listening to in my car when I went to the grocery store to get milk.
Oh, you bought the album?
Oh yeah, I had bought it like way before I listened to it.
Oh, okay.
I bought it the day it came out, which was weird because it was before I was like way into Game Grumps. I was just like, you sent me the Luigi's Ballad thing, and I loved it, so I'm like, I pre-purchased the album and
Luigi's what?
Luigi's Ballad. It's the Starbomb song. You probably listened to it.
Yeah.
And I pre-purchased the album, so I had it. I just hadn't listened to it until you're like, you should really listen to it. Then I started watching Game Grumps like on a regular basis in February, so I fell in deep.
The Cloud Chef one is really good.
Oh my god,
Right.
that's one of my favorite ones. I love Crashervania as well. And I love the Mega Man song. Oh, it's so good. His super mega laser. His super mega dick laser or whatever. Oh god. That album's so good. They're recording a new one. I think it's gonna come out in December.
Okay.
Starbomb 2. Which they teased at the end of the first album, but I am so excited.
You ever
I
think
watched-
about trying to maybe interview the rapper? Wouldn't be too hard to do.
God, I'd be too nervous.
Whatever, you did fucking great, Miller.
He's pretty close to that level now. Honestly, I love him. I adore him. That'd be fun. I worry what we would talk about.
Video game.
Video games.
Alright, I'm back, sorry.
Maybe.
The sequelized series.
Yeah, God, that's so fantastic. All right, Evan, you ready?
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, you better be, you fuck.
Gorilla.
I was so not ready! Oh my god, that came out of nowhere!
I don't even know what he said.
He said girla. Like how, remember I told you guys, like, girls in DC, like black girls in DC will be like, girla. And then me and Damien turned that into gorilla, which also subsequently is super racist if you think about it. And Evan just dropped that bomb on us right here, right now. Gorilla. You're such a gorilla.
Gorilla. Gorilla.
Oh, Evan, you're so white. Never change. All right, let's get this party started. News in gaming. I should re-record that for episode 200. See what happens. Let's talk about some news, guys.
They'll have Harold complaining. I go, oh, you shouldn't have changed it.
It's like, I like the old Irrational Passions before Tony left. I'm like, Dad, Tony didn't leave. He's just busy. Evan, stop talking to your dog while we're recording a podcast. Listen to this. Can you guys fucking believe this? Let's talk about news.
Well, you asked if I could believe it, and well,
Well, we're pulling from the bottom of the barrel on this one. So remember like 2 weeks ago when I said that November 21st date for the Wii U Smash Bros. Was bullshit? Well, it's not. So chalk that one down for Alex O'Neill prediction that never came true. Apparently that game is actually going to come out this year, but I'll believe it when I see it. And it's November 21st, 2014 for the United States. I believe Europe. I know. It's like I think it's Europe and Japan is December 5th. Maybe, I don't know. Not positive.
Something like that.
Yeah, it's in that general area.
And Captain Toad is this year as well.
Yeah, which is the same date, I think.
No,
Yes.
Captain Toad is December, like December 5th. The same
Yeah,
date
no,
that
like
Pokemon
December
comes out the same day as Smash Brothers.
Okay. I meant by same day, I mean like the December release date.
Oh.
Yeah. So it comes out in Japan. Captain Toad comes out in Japan in November 19th. Here in December, on December 5th, but it comes out January 9th for Europe and Australia is January 10th, unfortunately. But it's not too long. I know it still sucks. The game has over 70 levels, not like 200 like I thought it had. Still $40. Still don't know.
Oh, they dropped the price of $40.
Yeah, they did. But they did that like a couple months ago. Not like a couple, maybe like a month ago. So the Wii U bundle of Smash Brothers with the conversion box for the GameCube controllers is is it $100? Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's available now. And there's also like a Wii U version that has like 3 amiibo figures in it, and I think that's around the same price as well. But amiibo is available for pre-order now, and the amiibo figures will launch on November 21st. So, they will be $13 each. Oh, they already have.
Which one are you getting?
I don't know. I'm definitely getting the Samus one. I'm looking at. So they have 2 waves set up. The first wave comes out November 21st, and wave 2 comes out December. I think I'll get Link, Zelda, and Samus, and I'll be okay with that until they bring out like Lucina and Robin.
You don't want the Wii Fit trainer?
I thought about it, but I think I'll be okay without it, considering how fucking expensive they are each. Maybe down the line. Maybe I'll have all of them down the line, except for Villager. Fuck Villager. But so there you go, Smash Brothers.
Do you think they'll have sales? Because
think
Nintendo's shit never goes on sale.
I know.
I say that.
I think they might, because like these can sell independently of the game, because people are stupid and they just want to own these figures like me. So they might. It's possible. Maybe they'll have bundles. Like I'm sure they'll put out a bunch of bundles that might be slightly cheaper. Like a Legend of Zelda bundle with Link, Ganondorf, and Zelda, right? Like it makes sense. It's 3 figures. They can sell it for $30.
Well, if it makes sense, that means Nintendo won't do it then.
Yeah, that's very true. Although Nintendo's gotten like weirdly good at very specific marketing techniques, not naming re-releases of their handheld platforms. God no, 2DS and new 3DS. But whatever. So Scott, are you on board? Fully on board for our Wii U Smash Brothers launch party?
Not quite yet, sadly.
Okay.
I want to be fully on board. I have to just check a few dates.
Okay. I'm trying to think. November 21st is going to be a Friday, right? No Yahoo. I don't want to check my Yahoo calendar. Christ. I don't even have a Yahoo calendar. I don't even know why it asks anymore. Yes, November 21st is a Friday. So you do have a class early on Friday.
So it's a class earlier on Friday.
Maybe after that, you and I could come over and we'll play whatever fucking single player that they have in that game.
Yeah, so like,
Hey.
Scott.
so the midnight release would be on Thursday, right?
Yep. But I'm just gonna download it. So.
Yeah. So like, I can't actually do like a midnight party thing.
All right. Well, then we'll just get together after your class on Friday and we'll play it. I think that's a fair compromise. Ethan's actually looking forward to it. I talked to him about it for the first time ever.
Man, I'll train him to beat Alex, and then Alex will be forever salty.
I won't take long.
The ocean will be wherever he goes.
He's beaten me 3 times in Mario Kart, and this one time was it was the most ridiculous thing because I was 4 feet from the finish line, and it was 150 cc, so it's like, this is hardcore shit. He hits me with a red shell, and he goes zooming past me, and so does 6 other people! In seconds from the end of the race! I was so angry! I've never been that angry while playing Mario Kart. And it ruined my whole day. But anyway, either way, I'm looking forward to it. Nabashin, are you looking forward to it?
Yeah, sure.
Gonna get Mark and Katie in the room. Your friend Tony, get him over, play Smash Brothers.
Tony's in Chicago, bro.
Oh yeah, he was only there for a little amount of time, right?
Yeah. But yeah, me and Marky Katie will have fun with that.
Cool. I am looking forward to it. Are you gonna get the GameCube adapter?
We might be okay with the Pro controller.
I like the Pro controller a lot, honest to God. So I'm totally fine with that. I don't really use the C stick to smash. I don't do quick smashes too much.
If
I
you're quick
used to.
enough with if you're quick enough with your fingers, you don't need it.
Yeah, I've gotten really good at doing the smashes, especially like on the 3DS version when you don't have the option. So, and I like the option to charge. Although if you hit the C stick and hold the A button when you do it, you can charge. Fun fact, but that's so much work.
Why would you do that?
Exactly, like you gotta fucking claw around the controller. Anyway, I'm super stoked. They've been, I mentioned earlier, they've been announcing hidden characters on the website now, which is only exciting because you can see what they look like in the Wii U version. And they all look very hot. Hot.
Yeah, it's not cut on there yet.
Not yet. Right now it's just Ness, Falco, Dr. Mario, and Dark Pit.
Kind of bummed they don't have like one of those promotional, no, not promotional videos, but like one of those character videos for him. Because I would just like to see how they would like do the
Dark Pit?
trailer for that. No,
Yeah. Oh.
or Duck Hunt.
Oh, Duck Hunt?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, like how they did it for Robin and all the other characters. It's just,
Yeah,
like,
those are like
custom videos.
my favorite parts of the announcements. You're right. I would love to see something like that. Maybe they will do it. We don't know yet, but I doubt it.
Why? Why waste that money?
Yeah, I don't know. They did make a lot of money on. Speaking of which, Super Smash Bros. 3DS has sold 2.8 million units, over 2.8 million units worldwide, as of like Wednesday when they announced this, the release date, which is really good. It's obviously including Japan still, but that's super cool. Good on Smash Bros. 3DS. Great version of the game. Not the best version, but I can only assume.
So will this be the savior for the Wii U that Nintendo's been hoping for forever?
God,
I sure hope it is.
I don't think so, but it could make a big difference, but I don't think it'll make a big enough difference. I don't think like if this sells poorly, the Wii U is doomed. Though I'm not one of those people.
No. It'll be alright.
Yeah.
But let's say theoretically that this one doesn't do it for them, or not as much as they want. What will be the next game then? There's nothing else. Zelda doesn't do it. Zelda doesn't sell like that.
Yeah, Zelda sells more to its niche than it does anything else.
Yeah.
Like Twilight Princess is the best-selling Legend of Zelda game ever, I think, because just the Wii sold so many.
Launch day.
Yeah, so it was a launch game. So there you go. Not Zelda. Maybe the next Mario game. But like,
Because Galaxy didn't sell that well either.
yeah, if it's a Galaxy game, I don't know. Like they might like plop out another fucking new Super Mario Bros. Game. Which God, I hope they don't. They might. No, I don't. I don't think it's fair to just dismiss that.
I don't think it's fair to actually like it either.
Yeah.
That's just me.
No, you have good points about the new Super Mario Bros. Game, which is like Super Mario 3D World.
It's inoffensive, and they do good job with it. It's just that I'm just done with those type of games.
Yeah, but like it just the creativity there just doesn't compare to like Mario 3 or Mario 1.
Yeah, because the creativity is the suits that they do, and penguin suit, okay, flying squirrel suit, that's not that smart, but okay, and just stuff like that.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't even think of a game that they could put out for the Wii U after Smash Brothers, after Mario Kart in the same year that would make it sell even better. So
Yeah, there's nothing really, and like, I'm just thinking about it now. Now we're getting into this discussion. Now I'm thinking about it, like after Smash Brothers, like this will be like determining like how much they are betting on this system now. So like, let's say Smash Brothers doesn't sell as much as they do, like pretty much after the Zelda Wii U that comes out later next year. Like, do you even think like like they'll even risk doing like a Metroid game or a Star Fox game then?
No,
or Star Fox game is coming.
The Star Fox game is going to happen, but the Metroid game comes out on 3DS because it'll sell really well there. And the next Zelda game comes out on 3DS because it'll sell really well there. Like even Link Between Worlds sold over 2 million units, I think. It's just like, yeah, no, I can't think of any reason why they would keep like putting out those riskier ventures. Like Mario and Smash Brothers and Mario Kart and whatever will sell on anything they put out on it, because those are just games that families will buy and people will buy. They're long running franchises at this point. But Zelda has always been a more niche title, so. But like my thing is, if Smash Brothers sells as well as Mario Kart, which I think it will, I think they'll be okay for the year, at least. But we don't know what they have for 2015 in the pipeline past Zelda, which isn't the game they're expecting to sell a lot. So. Splatoon. There you go. I can't imagine they're hoping that game sells really well, but that game looks really awesome. So I don't know. That's a really hard question.
Everybody was buy Bayonetta 2. It'll be good.
That will be good. Link Between Worlds sold 2.4 million units, 4.1 roughly. So for people's reference. And Twilight Princess sold a total of 6.82 million units, which is the best-selling game in the franchise.
Does it deserve it?
Oh no, Ocarina of Time is the best-selling game in the franchise. Does it? Sorry, Ocarina of Time sold 7.6 million units. Does it deserve it? I don't know. That's the question for the ages, right? Scott, do you have any thoughts on Wii U?
Nope.
Okay. Nick Kowalczyk, at Games on the Mind on Twitter, in the comments below said, "Sell your soul, Alex. Sell it for Bayonetta 2." So he's on.
Snapchat will make him do it.
Yeah.
Tell him to tell me like what he thought of the demo.
Yeah, Nick, what did you think of the demo? I'll tweet at you and ask you. So, speaking of other news, what do people feel about this Ace Attorney trilogy coming to 3DS? 3DS eShop on December 9th.
They're talking to your people, Alex, so you tell me.
I know. It's weird. On the most recent episode of Mupp X, Nep talked about Dual Destinies. He had a lot of problems with the localization process. Apparently there's just a ton of typos in it.
They don't say Channon a lot.
I don't even know how to respond to that.
That was a fucked up joke.
I'll
be good.
But I don't know. The new Ace Attorney game, which is a prequel set in the 1800s, it has Sherlock Holmes in it. Sounds fucking so rad. And that comes out early next year. I think that's February next year or something like that. But I'm excited. I have the fucking trilogy on my phone though, and I hate playing games on my phone. It's terrible.
Isn't that like weird now? Though, like it used to be acceptable, now it's like no.
I never liked it though.
I mean, there was like certain things like sure, like an Angry Birds or Threes or something like that, but like even the World is a great port, but like I don't want to play it on my phone. I just don't.
And it's weird because like both my brothers, my brother Derek, my eldest brother, recently got an iPhone 6 Plus, and he's like, "Fucking games are so rad on this thing." And like, I'm sure for you, and he's played like Final Fantasy 4 on it. He played through. I think is Chrono Trigger out on that? I feel like it is.
I think so.
I think he played some Chrono Trigger on it. Final Fantasy 6 he played on it, and he played Secret of Mana on it. And he's like, "Yeah, it's fucking great. I love it." And I'm like, I can't bring myself to do that. Like, I really want to play the game that you got me, Nabashin. Fuck.
The world ends with you, have to say.
The world ends with you. Thank you. But I fucking hate playing on my phone screen. Nick tweeted back at me, said it's pretty badass. Lots of epic feeling encounters about the Bayonetta 2 demo.
Yes.
Do you agree, Nabashin? Did you play it yet?
I'm saving myself.
Makes
for
sense.
marriage.
For marriage to Bayonetta. Yeah, I fucking like Hearthstone on the iPad is one of the best experiences in video games I've had all year, hands down. It's just perfect. But fuck playing Secret of Mana on that shit. No interest at all. I need buttons and sticks or D-pads. Like, I need that. But I don't know. I'll actually play the Ace Attorney games on 3DS, which I'll fucking buy the trilogy again. What the fuck do I care? I only have to play 2 games out of it, but whatever.
Well, like, dude, is it just us? I think it is just us, or just like the times as far as like
Maybe.
it's okay. Like, but people say like I want to put Mario on a touchpad. Like,
No.
no.
Like, no,
But,
shut
like,
your mouth.
Yeah, but like maybe not my nephew, but like when I have a kid or something like that, they'll probably be okay with
Well,
it.
yeah, it's like think of it this way. Go ahead and throw something like Candy Crush onto a controller. See how people like it then.
I don't know. I like Bejeweled on the PS3.
I think like maybe that's a poor example, but like Disco Zoo on a controller.
Candy Crush and Bejeweled, very different.
Okay.
I
but,
wouldn't know. I never touched Candy Crush. So.
But like Disco Zoo on a
I know how those
controller
kind of games work kind of now.
would be terrible.
Right.
I agree, Alex.
It's like games that work with the controller given are good to play. Games that are forced to work with the controller given, not so much.
Yeah, like you're crossing wires on this one. Like we know what it's like to play Super Mario World on a fucking SNES controller. We know it's better. So we can't play it on a stupid fucking touchscreen. It just we know it's better the other way. So why would we want to do it? It's like that whole like my mentality about everything. It's like if you're gonna do something, do it right. I think that's like a gamer mentality. That's why PC gamers exist. That's why the elitists exist.
The PC mustard race.
The PC mustard race.
No, a lot of those people are just really stupid stubborn.
Yeah, that's true.
There's other reasons for the PC thing.
But like, I think there is an aspect to it that's like, if you're gonna play fucking video games, make them look goddamn incredible. And I get that. Again, I would love to have a super powerful PC to plug a controller in, sacrilege. But it make games look super incredible. But I'm poor, and that's why I own a PS4 and an Xbox One.
Oh, you got enough money to play a PS4 and Xbox One. Why can't you get a fucking PC?
Yeah, right. And a Wii U. God, I'm sorry that
You're in Evan status now.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm ruined.
Yep, I'm rich.
God, no. My Xbox One was a gift. But I don't know. I think that's the mentality we have. It's like we know controllers are better. We like controllers or like keyboards or some kind of solid input, and that like playing something like Chrono Trigger on a touch screen just doesn't appeal to us. So, but there are people out there like my brother Derek, who the last time he played Chrono Trigger, he was probably like 11, and now he's like 27, and he wants to play it on the go on his iPad, where he does everything else, where he does his work, he checks his email, he sends his text messages from his iPad now. You know.
I guess it's different playing an RPG though than
Yeah.
playing something like an action platformer. But
Yeah.
Like try playing Super Smash on a touchpad.
Ah,
Then come back to me.
no.
Well, they got Street Fighter on a touchpad.
I actually sold
And it
both
doesn't work. And it doesn't work.
I sold both my brothers on Smash Brothers on 3DS. They both called me separately, and they're like, all right, I got to ask you about this. Like, should I get Smash Brothers on 3DS? I'm like, well, neither of you own Wii U's, and neither of you are going to buy Wii U's, and this is a great version of this game, so yes, and we can all play together online. And the best part about that was explaining to my brother Derek what a friend code was. And like taking him through the menus on the phone, being like, "No, this is what we got to do." And then I played an online match with him, and there was no lag, and it was great. And I beat him with the Duck Hunt dog, and he was super pissed about it.
Is his taunt the laugh?
Yes.
Did you use that?
And oh, of course I did. That was how I finished it. When he went flying off, I was like, And like in the ending screen when it shows who wins, has the little half pixelated tree. He pops up and does the laugh while holding the duck. Oh god, someone's calling me. Sorry, I have my phone plugged in still. San Jose, California is calling me. Well, anyway, Ace Attorney is coming to the 3DS. And that's a great platform to play it on. Like, it's the thing is, like, Ace Attorney is great for the touchscreen, for the court parts, but for the adventure mode parts, less so. Dragon Age Origins is free on Origin, which is cool.
Puns.
Yeah, all for the sake of punitude. I don't know if it's like free for a set amount of time.
It should be.
You have to have a valid Origin membership is the only caveat, apparently. So there you go. That's a great game. If only it played better, right, Nabashin?
Yeah.
Are you gonna finish that ever?
No, it'll just be on my shelf forever. I think I gave up on Dragon Age, and I think I'm just going to go back to trying to do The Witcher instead.
Witcher is a better time investment because you don't have to play Witcher 1. So, PlayStation Now beta. Oh, go ahead.
That probably means I'm not going to get Inquisition, which kind of bums me out, but whatever.
Oh well, I'll tell you guys if it's good or not. I'm still getting that day one. So the only one that I know that is actually excited about that game, weirdly enough, except for like people like video games writers that I know, but they don't count. The PlayStation Now beta is coming to the Vita and the PlayStation TV on October 14th, which is next Tuesday. That's cool. I'm curious to see how it works on that.
Touchpad.
Yeah.
We just had a whole discussion about this.
What do you mean by touchpad? I blanked. Sorry.
It has a touchpad on the back.
Yeah. I'm curious to see how like bandwidth wise it works. Because it's only wireless.
That way.
On the Vita, obviously. Whereas like when I played on my PS4, I have the Ethernet plugged in. We haven't really talked about PlayStation Now on the show, have we?
No one didn't use it.
Not really.
I've used it.
Well, you used it during the beta.
Yeah, when I wasn't allowed to talk about it. It's not very good. Spoilers. I don't think so. I have better internet now. Maybe I should check it out.
Maybe.
There's like
Just
a
like
That could have been the thing the
Beta.
entire time.
Yeah, it could have been that. But when I did use it, like it looked good, and sometimes there would be like a hitch in the connection, and it would look weird, like when you're watching a Twitch stream and you hit a hitch in the connection, and it gets like kind of artifacted and everything, which isn't a big deal. But it looked like for PS3 games, we're talking here, it looked fine. And it was just the input lag was the problem.
Yeah, I think I'll use it eventually. Like Alpha Protocol's on there. I've been talking about I want to try it out, so I might just run it one day and do that. That seems like the best way to do it too. So there you go.
Yeah, and the PlayStation TV does come out on October 14th. We haven't really mentioned that. I've been picking one up, just not at launch. So.
Oh, you're the worst.
Why?
I just wanted to say that.
Dick.
I'm gonna get it eventually. I'm thinking about maybe probably getting Mark to stream Persona 4 Golden because he's been talking about getting back into JRPGs.
Good. That's a good one to start with.
So yeah.
Yeah, I might do like a Let's Play video of Persona 4 Golden. I think it'd be fun after I'm done Alex Plays Zelda and stuff. Because I fucking love that game. It's my favorite game of all time. It's worthy of playing through on video. And it'd be nice to record it and have it for posterity's sake. So the previous developers of BioShock, obviously we know a lot of Irrational Games were laid off earlier this year, as Irrational Games has changed substantially. They recently announced, I don't think we mentioned this on the show, that they were going to keep the name Irrational Games, though, where it wasn't clear to begin with. But ex-BioShock developers have formed a new studio called Day for Night Games, and they are making a game called The Black Glove, which they've made a Kickstarter for. I don't know too much about it, like the story of the game, but mechanically it appears to be quite similar to BioShock, as well as the look and style of it. So it could be cool. It's worth mentioning, I think, because I'd like to see those developers make something new. Even if it does end up being like similar to BioShock, I feel like they could put a really cool twist on it. So check it out if you're interested. If you are into Kickstarter games, it has 27 days to go at the time of this recording, on the 10th of October. And it is looking for a goal of $550,000. It has 80,000 of that currently. So check it out. So this one's good. Have you guys heard about this NBA 2K15 face scan stuff?
Yes.
Or
I've seen pictures, but that's about it.
You should look at the link. So there's like a facial scan feature, I guess, for the Xbox version, maybe on the PlayStation version as well.
I think so.
For just the current gen versions, PS4 and
Yeah,
Xbox
you
One.
can use the camera. That's right, you can.
Where it scans your face and it's supposed to recreate your face on like a custom player in NBA 2K15, and it has gone horribly wrong. Monsters have been made. And it's fucking fantastic. I just wanted to bring it up. Maybe I'll put like a picture of one of those people up here.
What do you mean, those people?
I'm sorry, the deformed NBA 2K star athletes. It's worth your time to look into these poorly facial scanned people. I actually saw an instance in which it worked, and it was fucking super fantastic when it worked. I don't know how often that is. But if you wanted to make a team of Monstars and have your own NBA Jam experience, this could be the way to do it.
Hey, you heard the Dream Team? Well, we're the Mean Team, Wussy Man, Wussy Man.
Yeah, it's horrifying. Are you looking at this, Scott?
I have decided not to.
Okay, you should.
I don't want nightmares.
They're not that scary. It's not Five Nights at Freddy's.
I finally looked at that, by the way.
You finally looked at that? What did you think of it?
It seemed dumb, honestly.
Dude, to play that in a dark room by yourself. Let's see how dumb it seems. Scott knows what I'm talking about. So what's going on with Assassin's Creed Unity, Option?
Basically, they announced that Assassin's Creed Unity will be 100p and 300 frames per second for both the PS4 and Xbox One. In the statement, pretty much that they announced this is like we made this decision, so we'll end the debate and don't have like any fanboy wars about it, which in turn made nothing but debates and fanboy wars over it. And then they eventually pulled out like after the few of the backlash, like they made another statement saying like no, we did not we did not limit one console just to favor another. So
PR nightmare.
Basically,
Making this what the 7th PR nightmare Ubisoft has had about this game in this year alone.
yeah.
Oh my god, like I am excited for Unity, and I am just like it's surrounded by this cloud of horrible murk. I'm confident that I will still enjoy the game. But like this seems like such a stupid thing. Like make the game run differently on different consoles. It's going to happen at this point. It's happened multiple times. And
that's mostly the complaint on the internet is about just like they feel that like the PS4 they're just holding back the PS4 because the Xbox has like the deal with Assassin's Creed the Sun around. And like they came out saying like no, it's not the GPU, it's the CPU that's like holding back the game. That's why it's like this way. So it's something like it's for like we have 100 people on the screen at once, and like they all have like different AI. So like we need all that power to have that running smoothly. So that's why everything was brought down for that.
Yeah. It's just like with them saying two different things back to back, it's so confusing. I mean,
So do you think they did that?
I think it's possible. I really hope they didn't, because that's a lot of dumb decisions to be made. Like
I kind of see. I myself. I think they probably did it. Like I honestly, I don't really care about it.
yeah,
But it's more of like like if you own the PC even in like the last 10 years, you get this treatment all the time where like they get a consoleized version of their game. I mean, Watch Dogs was recently that itself. Like that game got downgraded so it could fit the console. So
yeah,
like,
it was like
it wouldn't be too far out of reach for that to happen.
like Far Cry and now like Shadows of Mordor. Those are good examples of good PC ports, but that doesn't really happen that often.
Yeah, and it's just like you're making it for multiple systems, and you're just trying to make it as similar as possible. So, I could just see that happening. It's like this is the most easiest and most cost-effective way of doing it. And like,
Yeah.
I'm whatever.
I mean, like again, like you said, I don't care. Like, I'm not a huge resolution snob, especially on consoles. Like, yeah, I'm sure it'll look great at 900p. It's not like
Where were these people when the PS3 and that Xbox 360 were out?
yeah, like when
Like,
they first came out, where a lot of games weren't even running in 720p.
Yeah, like what Halo 3 was like 560p or something,
Yeah.
some weird number like that. So, like,
It's absurd, and it's just like, why has resolution become such a big deal? Like such a big deal recently. When I mean, I've gone on record saying like I don't give a shit about resolution if the anti-aliasing, if the frame rate is good. Like how it performs is more important than like resolution of all of the visual aspects of it.
And it's probably the biggest thing about this generation of consoles for me is obviously is not the resolution or anything like that. It's like for me, like other than probably Shadows of Mordor, which I haven't played yet, and Titanfall, which I haven't played yet, there hasn't really been like any truly like quote unquote next gen versions of games. If you ask me, like everything seems like it's pretty much just this last generation's games is like a little bit more prettier, but barely. So
They haven't figured it out yet.
Yeah, and I understand that, but like there's no jump, there's no leap, there's nothing to like really differentiate themselves from it, and that's kind of how I was. That's mostly the reason why I'm so sour towards like something like Infamous Second Son right now, is because like yeah, it was a great game at the time and it looked really good, but like after like that time go on, like I'm playing it again because my nephew wanted to see it. It's like most of the systems from like Infamous 2 isn't there anymore, and like it's like even more cumbersome because you have to switch powers and everything. And that does it bothers me more, and it's like I don't like this game anymore. I don't know. It's a weird thing.
Yeah, I mean, like there's stuff on the horizon that I think there's stuff worthy to be excited about. Like Shadows of Mordor might actually be something really next gen, because the Nemesis system is not in the current or past gen consoles. The 360 PS3 versions of those games, of the game. And Unity looks incredible, and Witcher 3 looks incredible, fucking Bloodborne looks incredible. These are games that I hope might be like that, but I understand, like, I don't think it's something worth getting bent out of shape about it, but I think they approached it the wrong way. They should have just said nothing, is what they should have done.
Like, if you want to blame data, or like you don't want people to stop the debate about like the resolution and shit, don't talk about your fucking resolution, your stupid fucking game.
Yeah, just like say nothing, put the game out and say this is the game. Enjoy.
Yeah.
Like don't address it, because it's just going to cause problems. So Evan, Scott, do you guys have any thoughts on this?
I totally agree.
Okay. Scott?
No, not really.
Yeah. I know you don't care about resolution, of all of us.
Yeah.
Scott's sitting there saying, like, if it's under 1080p, I don't want to fucking see it.
No. If it's under 15 FPS, I'm not going to touch it, though.
That's a pretty honest answer, though. All right, last news story.
Hey, what's your frame rate? What's your frame rate? I want to not cap, but
Minimum
yeah.
24 FPS. Because people don't like. If you notice frame rate drops, a lot of games on PS3 and 360 run at 24 frames per second.
Mm-hmm.
I hate to break it to you. I told this to Joe, and he just didn't believe me at one point. I'm like, look at the game. It doesn't run as smooth. Like some games, you're like, this is a very smooth 30 frames per second. And when you look at like a game like Last of Us on PS4, when you lock that to 30 FPS, you're like, this is a solid 30 FPS. But like, not a lot of games did that. But that's besides the point. 24 frames is fine. I'm not complaining.
Below that?
Below that, you're getting into choppy waters, man. It's getting a rough spot. You're getting a Hunted the Demon Forge level right there.
Yeah, you see, that game was hard to play because of that.
Because that shitty frame rate.
Yeah.
And it's an action game.
It made it a chore to play.
Yeah, I agree. But I still bought it. Anyway, last news story. Drive Club PlayStation Plus Edition was delayed the day it was supposed to come out because of server issues, apparently. But the majority of the internet has jumped to the conclusion, myself included to an extent, that that's bullshit, and it's just because they wanted to sell more. And by giving away a free version of the game on the first day it's out, it doesn't sell very well, or it sells less, at least. And obviously, you were saying something. Apparently, like the online is broken or something.
Oh yeah, like when this like on Tuesday when it came out, the actual game, like in the free version that come out, like there was complaints on the internet and stuff like that, and like honestly, like it's fine. Like don't get so fucking entitled with this PlayStation Plus shit that like you get free games every month, or like waiting like a week or two for the game to come out or your free game to come out. Just wait. That's
like
fine like that. But for people who actually bought the game and that shit's broken, you can't even play the damn game because like you can't get on the servers. That's fucking bullshit. That's unexcusable.
Well, like there was a point where I was in the PlayStation store and it wouldn't even let me purchase the game. Like look at the option to purchase it because I was a PlayStation Plus member. So the only version of the game I could purchase was like the upgrade version, and it said unavailable. That's also bullshit. I don't know. Someone is working on a review for Irrational Passions. Or at least, like, since it's a nudist, he doesn't really have good online, so he's going to just be reviewing the game, doing, like, a critique of just the game itself without the online, not an actual numbered grade review.
Oh, okay.
But, he said he's working on whatever he's writing for it. So, and he's also going to be reviewing not Tales from the Borderlands, Borderlands pre-sequel, which that comes out next week. That's a video game. That's the one thing that comes out next week, right? But yeah, it's disappointing. Like, I wasn't upset that Drive Club PlayStation Plus Edition wasn't out. I was like, I wanted to play it. I wanted to see what it was like. And I was trying to download it while I was getting Splunky and Dust and stuff. But, it was a bummer. But nothing more than that. I'm not going to sit here and fucking cry myself to sleep and post on Facebook groups about how annoyed I am with how bullshit that... Whatever. Just,
if you weren't ready to buy the full game when the game came out, not that it works anymore. Or not that it's working right now. Then, just wait for your fucking free game. It's not that
yeah, just wait. They'll put out the PlayStation Plus edition. Like, just calm your tits. That's it. That's all the news. I'm glad we actually had news to talk about this week and talked about other stuff as well. It's fun. We're going to take another break. When we come back, we have an email, a voicemail, and friendship to share. So we'll be back in just a little bit, guys.
Shoot.
Evan, do you have anything to do?
Yeah, I'm gonna go take out my dog.
Jesus, how long is that gonna take?
Not too long. I'll take her out, and then hopefully she pees and poops, and then I can bring her in.
Hopefully not too long, ranging to very long.
Not. It shouldn't take too long.
All right, well, you got 10 minutes. Go. Tops.
10 minutes.
10 minutes. Want the money? The fucking option. I know, like, you might not care that much, but Game Grumps played checkers, like in this ridiculous checkers thing, and then they played Chinese checkers, and they had no idea how to play Chinese checkers, like to solve a tiebreaker. It's the fucking most ridiculous thing I've ever seen. It's fantastic.
You should have watched that episode of PR.
I should have. You're right.
Steely Phil.
I would watch Hey Arnold all the way through again.
We started to, like, when we moved, when I moved in with my roommates, when we first moved there, we just never finished it. That was the fucking Nickelodeon shows on Netflix. Now it's just, like, exclusively on, what, Amazon Prime?
Amazon Prime, but again, I do have Amazon Prime. All the original Nicktoons are on that in their entirety, so that's nice.
I need Amazon Prime.
Just log in with my account. It's fine.
Oh. Well,
Yeah,
shit.
remember?
I forgot about that.
I was gonna say, I fucking think I remembered. Do you need an HDMI splitter and stuff for Extra Life to get rid of the HDCP?
I think I'm fine. For what, though?
For PS4 and Xbox One, because like PS4, you can turn off HDCP for games, but Xbox One you can't.
You can't?
Not yet, I don't think. I don't see an option in the menu.
Well, I didn't have any problems when I was doing with both of them.
What
I
did,
did with,
what did you stream on Xbox One?
like, I streamed a little bit of Forza Horizon 2.
Huh.
The demo of that, and that was fine.
Oh, apparently they patched in. It turns off automatically for video games. Never mind. On the Xbox One.
Oh, you could stream Titanfall again.
Yeah, it's free this weekend. Xbox Gold is free this weekend. Although John
Is it?
Anderson, yeah, it is.
I was just saying shit.
I was gonna play some this weekend actually. John Anderson works at Microsoft, and actually I probably shouldn't be saying this on the air. Never mind. I'll put it in the chat. There we go. It's a good deal.
It's just up right now? That deal?
No, that's something he can get because of his employment.
Oh, you actually know him, or through
Yeah,
email
yeah,
chains
yeah.
or something? Oh, okay.
He's a
that's
podcaster. He's gonna be on the show at some point.
Oh, okay.
He's cool. Very cynical in a very endearing way. And he has a very adorable son.
Cool. Let me see if I can get some food.
I'm back.
God damn it. I'm glad.
Oh,
God, my abs. I got Chipotle leftovers sitting in my fridge. I am so excited, guys.
that's disgusting.
It's a bowl, man. Burrito bowl? They last in the refrigerator. They're good.
Now I want Chipotle.
Good. You should always want Chipotle.
No, not every day.
Every day's great at Chipotle. Thank God Navshin wasn't here to hear that. It was a Persona 4 reference. Kind of have to pee now. I think it was that Stella just went right through me. I'm gonna get that over with.
Stella!
Yes, Evan, thank you. My room is so clean. So happy about it.
God damn it. I was gonna watch more Arrow. Oh my god.
Watch The Flash, I guess. I don't know. People say
I did watch The Flash.
It's
It was
good.
freaking good.
I liked it.
I was gonna try to finish the episode I was on during the breaks, but
But
I
like
guess I
Evan,
won't
that
be able to.
ending though, the newspaper thing,
Oh yeah.
dude, that was not in the
Yeah.
version of the pilot that I saw a couple months ago. Holy Snapple!
I was like, oh. I have a couple
Thanks,
of theories
Evan.
on who that guy is.
He's he's JD's brother from Scrubs.
No,
Which
like,
Ethan and I think is hilarious.
no, like, for the show, like, whatever. I have a couple theories.
No, I was just teasing.
A couple theories.
Whenever you're ready, dude.
Oh yeah, sorry. I have to make sure I have my music pulled up.
I'm back.
Welcome back,
Evan back?
Evan.
I'm back.
Oh God, so neither Scott nor an option was here for when I made that horrible Juness joke.
No.
That's probably for the best. Repeat. Oh no, I gotta get the other thing ready. All right, give me a second. I have to pull up the voicemail and make sure it's all loaded up before we start. No, different email.
Bum, 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 bum.
Wow, you
Oh,
lost it. Ba-na-na-na-dun-dun-na-na-na-dun. Oh yeah, I forgot how much faster this downloads now on my super internet. Okay, I am ready. Hey guys, welcome back. Let's take a peek into the mail sack. You can be part of the show by sending your emails to mailsack@irrationalpassions.com. That's mailsack@irrationalpassions.com. Or leaving us a voicemail, 404-590-1337.
it's like late.
Because it is. We do have a voicemail, actually, from our good friend Silver PR. Surprise, surprise! And here it is right now.
How's it going, guys? So PR here.
Whoa.
It's been a rough week for me, guys. Thanks to Alex and Matt that wrote me back about my pet dog dying. It was really sudden death, and I will not get into details because they were really
Yes.
grim. So, yeah. But regardless, still another week of games and stuff. So let's go right through it. Actually, I played something else other than Destiny. PlayStation Plus came up, and the free games were available, and I played
About the
Dust and Elysian Tale. I just got into the first chapter in the first town, and yeah, I see it's a good, fun game. Very, very charmful, very beautiful. The animation is amazing. Although the characters, and I'm talking about Fidget, it's goddamn it, I just want to strangle that little fucking flame thing. But yeah, it's
I
a good
approve.
game. Also, Pix the cat. I'm finding it's just a really adorable game. Invokes a lot of back old school Atari 300, whatever it's called, models back in the day. I forgot. Imagery with new, modern imagery, just like Pac-Man, Championship DX, and stuff like that. I really like it. It's one of those that just play once or twice and just move on, and really good. And last but not least, Destiny. Playing this week the Iron Banner event. I found it really enjoyable. Being a level 27
Dang.
legend and Titan, and yeah, it's great. I like it. I really enjoy it. Although I don't see how in the hell I can get to the maximum rank with the event. Just 1 week to go. For those who are playing the game, they know what I'm talking about. I don't have the time for that and the skills, but I hope that, since these events are not going to be, just a 1 year thing, perhaps, all that experience that you acquire, reputation, builds up and stays there when you come to the second time around. Uh, I hope so, but needless to say, it's great. Uh, yeah, that's pretty much about games. Let's go to tangents. I think just one, the whole PlayStation Plus Dry Club Edition thing that came this past week. I'm gonna be honest. I was angry. Maybe being angry, it was not gonna resolve it. That would not, bring it up if everybody just throw on hate on them. Although, after listening to PS Nation podcast this week, it seems that they were planning to not launch it since day one. Because the things that he said in his review, although he gave it a lot of praise, but the wording throughout the servers, it seems that since last week before the game released, they were having problems. So I guess they made a judgment call and they didn't bring it up because if they were gonna have problems with just the people that were gonna buy it, imagine all the people that were just gonna play it for free. Since this is like other new games, this in this generation, server dependent. So yeah, it sucks. It sucks. I was angry. I'm still kind of not angry, but disappointed because that day update came up. Nobody explained it. Nobody mentioned it. Nobody in the block. Actually, Ryan Clements, I'm kind of disappointed that I know they had people higher ups. They had to tell him to shut the hell up, but nobody. There was not even a single reply for no comments on the blog when the on the PlayStation blog when the story came up, and that's a thing that I don't like. You come clean, you come forward. Don't wait almost 24 hours and then just make a glorified fear your ego's excuse. If you know what I mean, just go in to the Dry Club Facebook page and see like wording like we do admire your frustration. We know how you feel and blah blah blah. I don't like that kind of stuff. I mean, just say we have problems. It's fucked up and just move on. It's kind of silly that this game was delayed for 1 fucking year, and I know that the imagery and the visuals are amazing, but you have 1 fucking year to resolve the network thing, and you screwed the pooch. And I'm expecting to have this game for my anniversary with my girlfriend. My girlfriend's gonna buy it for me. So yeah, I just want to play a plus edition just to have a taste of it because that's like the only racing game on the PS4 for me. The crew I don't get to shit, and I don't have an Xbox One to play for.
That shit got
and I don't
delayed.
want to play a recycle version of Need for Speed this year with the whole DLC stuff. So yeah, I mean, Drive Club's the only thing that I'm thinking about to have as a racing game this year. So yeah, and that's pretty much about that. Before I go, considering the events that happened to me personally, quick question: what was the death on a video game that impacted you the most? For example, people will react that Ares' death by the hands of Sephiroth in Final Fantasy VII. Spoilers. Was one of the most impactful for them. So yeah, what was yours? I don't have one myself right now. It's right now what happened to me this week, but yeah. And yeah, guys, one more episode to 200. I don't know if I'm gonna be there, but yeah. It's been an amazing journey for you guys, and I'm really proud of you guys. Been listening to you for almost 2 years, or more than 2 years. I don't remember, but it's been great, guys. Alex, you do a incredible job for the past year and a half since you came back from your hiatus. But am I talking right? Anyway, I'm babbling right now. It's 5:40 in the morning. So yeah, guys, but I'm really proud of you guys going to 200. It's amazing. So yeah, without further ado, thanks for your time. So PR signing out.
It really fucking warmed my heart on that one. Jesus Christ, man. Thank you.
See, Mark, I am somebody. Fuck you.
Well, I mean, honestly, thank you, Silver PR, for fucking listening, because it's you guys that listen to the show. You're the ones that fucking make this happen, or help make this happen. We do it for fun, but we do it for you guys too. And thank you so much for listening and contributing for so long doing voicemails almost every week for like almost a year, I think.
Yeah.
Like seriously, that's awesome. But thank you so much. We're stoked. We just do this to bullshit with each other for a couple hours every Friday. So,
Mm-hmm.
and it's fun for us most of the time.
I have
So-
fun every time. I
Yeah.
make sure of it.
Yeah, there you go. Evan has fun like sometimes.
Yep.
Yeah, no, thank you, Silver PR, and everyone else who listens. You guys are awesome, and I love you all. So, death of a video game character that impacted you the most. Also, again, my heart goes out to you, Silver PR. I know it really sucks to lose like a dog or a pet. Man's best friend is not an understatement. I don't think it really does suck a lot. So, but death of a video game character, the most impactful death of a video game character.
Isara.
Isara from.
Think about it. East.
We haven't played those games yet.
No. Nothing.
Alex has played it.
No,
Yes,
I got
sir.
nothing. I'm sorry.
Yes. Yes, sir.
Okay. I'm sorry that I.
Strategy RPG.
Is it Disgaea?
No.
Okay. I'm useless, clearly.
Valkyria Chronicles.
Oh. Yes. That is a fucking. Yeah, I wouldn't have gotten that, by the way, Nobishin. That I actually was thinking about that like a month ago, because Mark Griffiths recently picked up Valkyria Chronicles, and he's like powering through it, and he likes it, and I'm like, man, I got about halfway through that game. I was replaying it recently. It's really good, and that's like a pivotal moment. That game's tone changes real quick, and you're like, oh yeah, war is terrible. For me, it's probably, again, spoilers for Persona 3, the death of the protagonist at the end of Persona 3. And I know Nobishin's brought it up like on the show before. It's like, do you really know? But like, if you're paying attention to the end of that game, you do. You know what happens, and you know why it happens, kind of. And you get the answer by playing the answer, which I played for the first time this year. And yeah, dude, it broke me. I was so attached to, like, again, you vicariously live through this character, and like you build these friendships and you die, and it's just at the end of the game, it's heartbreaking.
So wait, I just thought about something that just popped in my head. Like, this was before you beat Persona 4.
Mm-hmm.
Never mind. Forget it. We'll talk about that.
What's the pivotal death in Persona 4 though?
No, I'm talking. We'll talk out.
Okay, I'm curious.
Am I not allowed to be here for that talk?
Probably not.
Okay, we'll do it after core talk then. I'll make a note of it. Something about Persona 4 pivotal.
It's good. It's just gonna be one sentence. It's like, oh no. It's like, oh, okay. That's literally all it is. So it's not
Okay.
that big, so.
That's still. But yeah, like that's like as far as impactful death goes, like that's, yeah, man, that was super super moving, super heart wrenching. What about you, Evan? Do you have an impact? Is it Soap McTavish?
No.
Soap dies. I'm not even gonna spoiler tag that one because fucking who cares?
You already made a title of that.
It's true. Soap dies in Modern Warfare 3. Ooh.
Ooh.
God, I don't even know anyone who played.
I
this
forgot
story.
Modern Warfare 3 was a game.
Was like a thing, right? General Grievous kills him, or whoever that General Shepard is. They should have called the general in Modern Warfare 2 fucking General Grievous.
Count Dooku. That's it.
Dooku, yes, his name.
General Shepard. What?
General Shepard, the bad guy in Modern Warfare 2?
Oh, okay. I thought you would call him Count Dooku General Shepard. I was
No,
like,
no,
what?
no.
Like, how did you come to that?
What's the most pivotal death in a video game for you, Evan?
Oh man.
Sly Cooper's dad.
Yeah. No. I don't know. I mean, there haven't really been any big ones that I really just cried about. You know, like
I won't say anything about crying, bro.
Yeah, you don't.
I
Have,
know,
you
but
don't have to cry.
I'm a man.
you know what I mean. Like not like.
All right, I've cried at all of the pivotal deaths in video games. Get the fuck off my back.
You know, like not cry, but you know, like get horribly upset about.
Or
It's like,
or
oh,
you thought
that sucks.
was powerful in the story. You know.
Yeah, considering Evan's
Soap?
God damn it. like in the email he writes the question, Silver PR does, he's like, death of a character in a video game that impacted the most. Like, it doesn't have to be something super specific.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's
My avatar in Battlefield?
God damn it. That's the most offensive thing you've ever said on this show. Yes, Evan doesn't play video games, everyone who listens. We know. I don't know why he's on a video game podcast
Well,
either.
no, it's the games that Evan has played haven't had one of these pivotal deaths.
Yeah.
The games, like specifically looking at his list.
Professor Layton or something?
I don't know. I think there's someone that does die in Professor Layton, but I'm not
His
sure.
girlfriend or something? I don't fucking know.
No, I know who you're talking about, but I don't think he's. I don't know.
Yeah, no.
I don't
Evan knows
know.
what I'm talking about. But well, you want to think about it, Evan, and we can come back to you. Or do you
Yeah,
just-
I haven't played that many games that the death has actually affected the game or.
Padme from the Lego Star Wars game? I don't know.
Yeah,
That's the best fake answer you've come up with ever, Namishin.
No, it's not. That's like one of my worst.
I loved it. Padme from the fucking Lego Star Wars game. God damn. Scott, what about you?
Yeah, I'm with Evan on this boat. I haven't played a lot of games with pivotal deaths.
I can list off a few.
For me,
No, I'm just saying in general. But
yeah,
you can't think
There's
of
a lot
any.
of RPGs, though. Like, I don't know. Oliver's Mother? I don't fucking know.
That gets way more impactful, I'll say.
what game did you throw out, Nabishin?
Not
Nino Kuni.
Oliver's mother from Ni no Kuni.
Oh, you see, the sad part about that is I didn't really care about that one.
Ah, you monster. But when you find out, like, I'm not going to spoil it. It's been over a year, but I'm not.
Well then, yeah, I guess that would be the biggest one, though.
Alright.
They try to gut wrench you, but they do it too early for it to have hit me.
Yeah, like, it's kind of like the Guardians of the Galaxy thing, where they're killing a character that you don't have an attachment to.
Mm-hmm.
So you're just supposed to, like, empathize with the person. Honestly, I empathize with Oliver a lot more.
Yeah.
Than most, because you do have like a little prologue with her that's super nice, but Nabishin.
Kamina.
Any other ones? Kamina? What?
Kamina from Current Login. That's an
No,
anime.
That's
Don't worry about it.
it.
Break with a laugh.
The
Break
pivotal.
with a laugh! Damn it. Where
Greg's
is
dead.
he?
Greg
Fuck.
will be here next week. He's gonna get drunk with me. He told me. The pivotal death in Batman Arkham City is great. I'll say.
The woman or the man?
The man.
Okay.
Both are good, but the male death I think is super great. Handled very well, especially for that universe. And I thought of one more that was definitely part. The death of no one's gonna play Tales of Xillia, but if you are, Mila's death in Tales of Xillia, because she's one of the protagonists. Super gut wrenching, in a weird way, and like they make up for it. It's a happy ending, I promise, kind of. It's not like Tales of Xillia 2. It won't break you 10 ways to Sunday. All right, we have an email as well, so there's some email read music. This one comes to us from Harold Price, good friend of the show. Obviously, if you have listened for any length of time, you know he's a very good friend of the show. Rapid fire time, he says, and he also says, "Hey, IPers," which I like IPers or IPers. IPers? Ippers.
Nah, too close to diapers.
True. IPers. Other than Duck Hunt, what is your favorite character in Smash Bros. For the Nintendo 3DS?
Duck Hunt dog.
It's actually just called Duck Hunt.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Duck
You could
Hunt!
have put the gunner in there too.
It sounds way too close to cunt for my liking.
Duck Hunt.
I'm not gonna lie to you. It's a full Mike Hunt situation. Where is Michael Hunt? Nobshin, what's yours?
I've always been, as far as new characters,
Just in general, he says.
I use Sonic a lot. Always use Sonic. Though.
Sonic's
Nice
better,
Mario.
a lot better in this game.
I use Mario.
Sonic was fun to. Oh, his turn. Sorry.
I use Peach. I use Kirby. Bowser's really good.
Bowser's so good. It's awesome.
That's about it, I think, more or less.
It's my girls. Zero Suit Samus and Lucina. They're my go-tos. And Wario. God, I love playing as Wario. He feels even better in this game, Scott. And I've wrecked online with Wario. Just destroy. I was playing with Justin and one of the people that was on the spoiler cast, Carson. And I just had them lined up with me and Wario, and I just dropped the fart attack, and they went flying. It was amazing. Scott, did you have an answer?
I think I may have misheard the question. So one more time.
Other than Duck Hunt, what is your favorite character in Super Smash Bros. For Nintendo 3DS?
That's right. I've only played 4, so right now it's gotta be Mario. That or Link.
Link's so good in this game. It's great.
He's playable again. That's the thing.
Yeah. Fox is good, by the way, Scott. Feels great. I played him for you.
Yeah. Can you do a double check for me and go try the melee one?
Oh, yeah, I can do that. I have Melee still.
Yeah, and then just try and compare the two for my sake, because I'm not going to be able to do this for a while.
He feels a lot lighter than he did in Brawl. I'll say that much.
Lighter?
Like, closer to his Melee iteration than to his Brawl iteration.
Yeah, because like the thing about Fox is that he was fast, but he was also really heavy.
Yeah. I mean, he drops pretty quickly, but, like, it feels more balanced. Yeah, it feels good.
Okay.
Evan, you haven't played Smash Bros. For 3DS, have you?
No.
Okay.
But
Pikachu!
I've been trying to convince you to get that.
I know.
And I believe your response to me was, do I look like a person who plays this 3DS?
I don't have time to, though. Like, honestly...
Of all things, you should have more time to play your 3DS than any other system.
I don't have time to play my other system anyway. First time I played Battlefield it was today. First time in like 3 weeks was today.
Jesus, man. I fucking took my 3DS to school with me, and I finally got some Smash Brothers Street Passes, by the way. Finally.
Did they feel good?
Oh, I destroyed them with my little coin thing. Who's blowing into it? Evan.
Who do you think?
Evan, what are you doing? We're
Making a
recording a
train
podcast.
Making the train sound.
That... I have no response for this. Number 2, he says here. These are not very rapid fire. Harmonix has 2 games coming out in the next 2 weeks. Any thoughts on either A City Sleeps or Disney Fantasia Music Evolved? I don't even know what A City Sleeps is. I got a Dance Central Spotlight, by the way.
I got that game too. I have not even played it though.
I've played like an hour of it with Ethan and Damien. It's awesome. It responds better to the, it's more accurate, and I like it a lot. Yeah, I don't like the weird, not free-to-play style that they built it in, but whatever.
Did you transfer your Dance Central 3 songs, or can you even do that?
You can't do that, as far as I know.
Okay.
I tried to look up a way to do it, but what the
I mean,
fuck
there's still a code in the back of 3, right?
Yeah, but
That's weird.
that was weird. Maybe they'll implement it soon, but I was kind of hoping like DLC that I bought on the 360, like the names of those songs, I'd be able to download again, but I can't. There's tons of downloadable songs for that, though.
I heard you can though. Like the songs that you downloaded on the 360, you should be able to do that.
I'll try and look into it, but I couldn't when I tried. I don't know what A City Sleeps is, so I never even heard of it. So there you go, Harold. Evan, Scott, anybody?
I'm
Nope.
here.
I'm asking, are you excited for Harmonix's 2 games in 2 weeks?
Yes.
No.
Maybe. Possibly.
I'm completely indifferent on Fantasia.
Nobody cares about Harmonix ever since John Drake left. Let's be real here. I'm joking. I'm 100% joking.
Harold is fucking shaking his fist somewhere. Harold's number.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I've grown very distant from Harmonix.
Yeah.
Very quickly.
I like Dance Central still, and I like Rock Band, and I will continue to play both of those franchises. So
I will not. I'm sorry. I'm done.
that's fine. Evan, stop fucking this thing up. The third question is bacon? Question mark.
Bacon.
I guess yes or no, yay or nay on bacon. We get this
Bacon.
question like every week. It feels like.
You are totally exaggerating.
Bacon?
I know,
Bacon.
but we
What?
answer it on a monthly basis.
You are still exaggerating.
No.
Yes.
In the past 4 weeks, I swear to God, we have gotten a bacon question from somebody.
It was, and I forget from who.
Yeah. I don't. Yay or nay on bacon? Nay on bacon. I've gone on record on this before. I like chewy bacon. Nobody makes chewy bacon. Even when I ask them to make chewy bacon, they don't make me chewy bacon. So I just don't eat bacon
Katie
unless
makes
I
it,
make it.
which is good.
Evan, bacon.
Bacon. I've said
Yes.
it multiple times.
Yeah. Okay.
Bacon.
Your answer to the question bacon is bacon.
Yes, it's like The Fault in Our Stars question. Bacon? Bacon.
Oh, you know what you just said.
Oh my God, Evan! Again, I will be the only person here that gets that, but Jesus Christ, man! Scott, save me from this. Bacon?
Cheese.
Alright. Any thoughts on Dan Shu joining Sony?
Good for him.
No.
I don't know who Jansu is.
He joined as the third-party PR relations guy.
He used to
Whatever.
be an editor at EGM, I think?
Oh,
Not
that guy!
Not anytime recently, but
Yeah, like for a million years ago. I know
Yeah.
that guy. That's cool.
yeah, cool. Good for him.
Everybody's going to fucking Sony. It's weird.
This question, which also Harold asks, he asked me a lot. I don't know about you guys or on the show. Whatever happened to that Tony guy? He had a full-time job, as
See,
he
that's-
loves
He
to
got
remind
fired
us.
from the show?
That's something that gets asked every time.
He got a full-time job,
Because we say this every time.
and he loves to remind us how busy he is. You know, on Friday nights after work, he runs a Magic tournament out of some comic shop. So that's why
I
he's
thought he
on the
was
show.
working at the comic shop.
I think he is. I don't
Yep.
know.
Yep, the same place. It doubles as a 3-part store.
Okay. And he will be here for episode 200, and he will be here for Extra Life. He's taking off work for those days. So 6. When is Nabishin going to be on H-Bomb and Friends? He's IP's only holdout. Tony's been on, Scott's been on, Alex, Greg, and Evan have all been on multiple times.
Come on, Nabishin, get with the program,
This
man.
is the only podcast Scott has been on other than this one.
Yep, this is true.
Nabishin, you have to do this.
I've been on one of his podcasts before, so I'm good.
You've been on CBG. You got to be on CrossFit.
It's the same damn thing.
Harold would disagree. I would.
I know.
He said, "That's it. Stay rational, my friends." H sent from my iPhone. Thank you, Harold. Oh, good timing on the music. Just ended too. All right, well, that's the show. Thank you, Silver PR, again for your wonderful voicemail. Thank you so much for all the kind things you said. And Harold, of course, thank you for sending in and asking us about Tony. He'll be happy to know someone cares. I didn't
That
mean
was
for that
awesome.
to sound as horrible as it did. That's it. Episode 200 is next week, which I'm get so
Hooray!
excited about thinking about it. I'm gonna get drunk. That's my only goal, and somehow I'll try to keep everything together. Tune in. It's not gonna be a normal show. We're still gonna be talking about video games and maybe news, but it will not be a normal show. So once again, episode 200, Friday, October 17th, 1 week from today, the day we're recording this. If you're watching live, starts at roughly 8 p.m. Eastern Time, and it will be on twitch.tv/IrrationalPassions. If you'd like to Skype call us, add Irrational Passions, all one word, on Skype. That's all you need to know. Just be there, and we'll have like the Skype thing up during the show. So don't stress about it. It's going to be good. We're going to have a good time. All 6 of us will be in the same room together. It's going to be weird, but fun. So that's it. That's all I got. You can contact us in a variety of ways. You can send an email for episode 200. We will read it. Or a voicemail. Mailsack@irrationalpassions.com. Once again, voicemail line is 404-590-1337. Evan.
It's likely because it is.
Standard long distance fees do apply. Why don't we even keep you around, Evan? God damn it! I'm just kidding. I love you, man. You were playing with your dog
I'm texting my mama. She's picking up my brother from North Carolina.
from college.
Yeah.
You can follow each of us on Twitter. I'm at AlFighter27. Evan is at StickerGlue.
Hey, that's me.
Scott is at WhatTechuz, and Nabishin is at NABESHIN186. Some other stuff.
It's likely because it is.
God damn it. Rate and review us on iTunes and Stitcher. It helps us out a lot there. Follow the site and the show on Twitter at IrrationalPod. Again, I'm going to be tweeting from that account all week to remind you the date and time of episode 200. Go to ViciEvo.com. Check out the awesome podcast network there that we are a part of. Evan posts the show there as well when he remembers. Go to our YouTube page, youtube.com/IrrationalPassions. Watch me play Zelda games. I'm still chugging through Wind Waker, as I mentioned earlier in the show. And, of course, tell your friends. Word of mouth is the best way to spread the love. Now, Extra Life is for Nabishin, Mark, and Katie October 24th, or 23rd, actually, that Thursday. And for us, the main team, or the rest of us, I should say, is October.
No, you're Team Beta. We're Team Alpha.
All right, shut the fuck up. We are not making this a competition. I can't handle that. Too much stress. We are doing it on the official date, making us Team Alpha, Omega. October
Okay,
25th.
you're Team Alpha, and we're Team Uno.
Okay. Okay.
Or Alpha Uno.
We'll be Team Alpha. You guys can be Team Avatar. So, Extra Life, October 25th and October 23rd. Twitch.tv/IrrationalPassions. More info on the site. Just go to IrrationalPassions.com for all of our other good stuff and reviews and stuff. And click the big square to the right or at the top that says Extra Life 2014. So, that's it. We're going to do Core Talk as our closing topic after the credits. But that's it. This is episode 199. It's been a long journey. And next time we gather together like this, we will be celebrating 2 years, or 4 years. God, if it was 2 years. 4 years worth of podcasts, 200 episodes. So thank you again to everyone who listens. You guys are the best. Thank you to Danny Wiesner for your opening and closing music of Two Player Co-op to start us up, and The World is Saved to say goodbye. Yeah, thanks guys. Thank you to Silver PR and Harold and everybody else who's written in over the past 2 years since episode 100 and stuff. It's been awesome. Nabishin, thank you, as always, for being my partner in crime here. Scott, my other partner in crime. Evan, my third partner in crime.
Hooray! The getaway driver.
The getaway driver. Just crash your mom's minivan into the wall.
We have no more minivans, by the way.
That's true. You don't. Minivans.
We have nothing but limos now.
Limos, and I ski everywhere I go.
Limos because we drive them, not because
He's got a ski top of his limos.
You actually
I looked at I had to ride out endangered buffaloes around the mini bar.
I hunt a good game while driving in my limousine. Jeeves, quick, stop the limousine. I must shoot this buffalo. Anyway, thank you all so much for listening. I've been your host, Alex O'Neill. This has been Irrational Passions Podcast, episode 199. Play your games, stay rational, and we'll see you next week for our 200th episode.
So we can stop recording, right?
No.
No, Evan. God, how many fucking times have you done this?
Almost 200 now, Alex.
Almost.
Yes, I said
What are
almost.
you opening? We're
I'm
still
cutting.
recording, right? You're cutting?
A sandwich bag thing. Yeah.
God damn it, Evan. Now I should read the title.
Sebastian Shaw.
I forgot about that one.
Katie is Katie is Alex' evil twin.
You're about to say
Katie is
Mark.
Mark.
No, Katie's Alex' evil twin. I get it. The biggest reboot / Bayonetta fan, Navashina and Will. Gorilla? I can't remember how that was pronounced, but Gorilla.
I got it. I'll fix it.
Well, why don't you say for that?
Gerla.
Gorilla. Okay.
Girla.
Gerla?
Girl.
Coral.
Girl.
Yes, Coral.
Girl.
I'm saving myself for marriage. I'm saving myself for marriage to Bayonetta. PC Mustard Race and Ipers sounds close to diapers.
Ipers.
That's it.
I think it should be Sebastian Shaw. 100%. I'm sticking with it.
Okay.
Whatever.
I'm more of Gura, but
Gerla.
Girla.
I can't even see it.
Actually, if Evan says the
Oh.
title, then yes, I am so on board with Gerla. That was my favorite thing this episode. 100%.
Alright, whatever. I don't care.
Scott, are you okay with
Oh,
that?
that's a lot of 100%.
Sure.
Okay. Scotty, you want to say the episode number?
No, I did it last time, I believe.
Oh, snap. Lawyered.
I'll do it this time. This is Irrational Passions Podcast, episode 199.
Girla.
Still the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. Gerla. You're so white, Evan. Never change. All right, Evan, you can stop recording and get the fuck out of here. We're going to talk about Korra.
Biatch.
Don't you call me a biatch.
Biatches.
Evan is so Ryan Scott, he won't curse unless it's not recording.
Adios, amigos.
All right, bye,
Later,
Evan.
man.
Good night. Man, it's not even 9:30 yet. All right. Hello, listeners, fans of Korra Talk. Strap yourselves in, because we are talking about episode 2 of season 4. What was it called? Korra's Past?
Cora's alone.
Korra's
Dummy.
Alone. Yeah. All right. So, what do you guys think?
Good episode.
God, why do we even do these things if you're not even going to talk during them, guys?
Let's see. It was a slower episode, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But it was a good episode nonetheless.
Yeah, I really liked it.
She got some demons, son.
Oh yeah, like if you think about all the shit Korra's been through since we've kind of joined her on this journey, like it was very prominent when she was actually being poisoned, when she like saw Amon and Unalaq.
Unalaq. Yeah, you forgot his name.
I almost forgot his name. And Zahir, and just like, yeah, like PTSD she has PTSD, to put it simply. And yeah, I can totally understand. It's fucked up. And like I don't know, like seeing the fucking the picture of Aang just made me so happy when she
Yes!
did this, the fucking stare.
That made me laugh so much.
I was just laughing hysterically. It seen him like swinging around, and yeah, I was like, oh yeah, Aang was a vegetarian. He's eating lettuce wraps. That's funny. But it was good. Like a lot of Avatar: The Last Airbender stuff in this episode, obviously, with the end being like, old lady Toph, who's like now the fucking oldest woman who has ever lived.
Mhm.
And
And like
Katara.
it's weird. She looks more reminiscent to what she used to look like than she did when they showed her like last season, her being the police captain and everything like that. Now she looks like pretty much what she used to look like before any of that stuff happened.
Supporting the stereotype that Asian ladies shrink when they get older. But yeah, no, it was I knew that Toph was going to be in the season, obviously, because of the trailer. But it was still, I didn't expect it to happen this soon. What do you guys think of this Avatar State Korra ghost that's following her around? That's fucked up. I'll say, I'll put it in there. It was really unsettling. I'm trying to figure out like what is the end game of the season. Maybe it's too early.
Balance.
Hey guys. Oh, Nabishin, you're golden now. I'm done.
All right.
All right, good. Calling it in. I don't know. I was just like really unsettled by this Avatar ghost, and like she can't enter the Avatar state anymore, which I don't think is a surprise, really. And like she's not connecting with the spirit of Rava or whatever. Just it's fucked up. Some fucked up shit. Give me something here, guys.
Let's see here. We have the spirit that's helping her.
Yeah, the little
But
kid
we
spirit.
had no information about that person.
Yeah.
She's also not only is she seeing a spirit, the spirit can kind of interact with her,
Yeah.
and it can also take the forms of other people, or it also is in place of other people.
Yeah. It's just super scary. Like when she was like in the to what Scott's referencing is like when she was in the pit doing the earthbending fighting, the person looked like this Avatar State Korra. Just really scary looking. I liked the kind of the slow progression of showing why she didn't go back to Republic City. And just the moment where she sees Airbender Island and like the creepy Korra ghost just sitting on one of the rocks, and then she fucking just turns around. So yeah, and then she changes her clothes. She pulls a full Zuko season 3, and changes her clothes and everything. Cuts her hair. I don't know, like I'm really excited for this. I thought Toph was the old silver slug lady from The Last Airbender when I first saw her, but I don't know if you guys remember that. The botanist.
Silver Slug.
The botanist lady when Katara and Sokka got sick, and then Aang ran into her and she told him that he had to find like these silver slugs or frogs.
Frogs. Okay, that's fine.
And yeah, she looked kind of like her, and she was like over a cauldron. So, but it was cool to like see her go to the spirit world and everything. But what do you think, Nabishin? You haven't really chipped in here.
I said it was really decent. I enjoyed it a lot. Definitely seems like they're winding down, and it's like, yeah, we're just trying to like wrap up all the characters and put everything up in a little bow. I'm still wondering if they'll even mention Sokka, because he's like surprised. He's the only one that hasn't really been mentioned once. They showed him like a little bit on season 1, sort of, kind of, but you don't never know how he died, because he's like the only one who's apparently dead. Everyone else is fucking alive, except Hank, but everybody else is sure he's still alive, but Sokka's the only one who's dead. So I just
we know for sure that Sokka's dead. Have we been over this before?
Yeah, they've stated that he died.
Oh, okay.
But Zuko's alive. Christ. Fucking Iroh got turned into a spirit. That's bullshit.
You talked to my uncle?
Yeah, what happened to that? Fucking Zuko needs some closure on that one.
Oh, that's the next mother thing. So that'll come out in the book, and you'll find out it's there.
Yeah, you'll find out the book then. Yeah. I like that. Also, that lettuce wrap guy reference to Avatar. What's her face?
Hmm?
The Avatar. There was 2 before Aang. The earthbending lady.
Oh, Kyoshi.
Kyoshi, thank you. She hasn't gotten enough love this season. She's awesome. Anyway, that's it. I think that wraps up Core Talk. So, thank you guys for listening. We will catch you next week. We'll do Core Talk next week. Don't worry. Put your worries to rest. We will do some live action Core Talk. So.
Oh, that's gonna be weird. To just
Why?
look at us. Everybody's gonna look at us while we do it.
Well, I mean, we'll just send Greg and Evan to the other room. Tony watched Korra.
That's true. I forget that. I haven't talked to him so long.
Neither have I. I saw him this past week, and that's right, I didn't mention that. Tony came over to borrow Tales of Xillia 2, and he's like, I need to borrow your PS3 too. And I'm like, I can't lend you my PS3. And he's like, why not? I'm like, because I'm playing it. I play it more than anything else. Oh, Tony. I told him to get a PS3. Tell him to sell his PS4. So there you go. That's what Tony's up to. All right. Thank you for listening, guys. You can tune out now. Bye bye. Stop recording. All right, Scott, take off your headphones. Nabishin, what are you going to tell me?
What were we
Headphones
gonna
are
say?
off, but I can still kind of hear you, so I'm just going to be annoying the entire way through.
Okay. Something about Persona pivotal, emotional, something.
I think it was something like I think it was something like before you beat Persona 4, because like you said, you
I'm
never
going
knew
to
the
try and
ending
drop
of
from
that.
that code.
Oh, God damn, I'm a mute, Scott. All right.
I remember we were talking like when I was playing Persona 4 Gold, and you said you never seen it in the Persona 4,
Yeah.
but you said you had a feeling of how it was gonna go. Did you think that you were gonna die at the end?
I didn't. Honestly, I wasn't sure. There were definitely moments where I was also not sure when I was playing through it again. But Persona 3 is way dark. Like, having played through that beginning and end again, it's not a very positive. Like one of the other party members dies.
Which one?
I think it's Shuji. I think is his name. He's the really tall guy in the red coat. He gets shot.
Okay.
He gets
I was
shot
wondering.
and dies.
Yeah, I was always wondering where he was at for everything else. That's Kifuka, but I don't see him anywhere.
So the thing with him, because you're never gonna fucking play it, but he was one of the artificially made persona users, like that takes drugs in order to evoke their persona.
Okay.
And if they don't stop taking the drugs, their persona goes crazy and kills them. It turns back into a shadow, essentially, which is super fucked up. And when he was in that state, he killed Ken's parents.
Oh, wow.
So Ken knew this, and Akihiko knew this, and Shuji was kind of carrying that weight, and that's why he got into some really messed up shit, because he was selling those drugs and taking them to make sure his persona didn't kill him and everything. But he managed to overcome that and be able to naturally let it loose with an evoker. And Ken wants to kill him, and that's why he joins the Shadow Operatives or the
That
Cs.
sounds so Final Fantasy 13.
It totally is. Now I think about that, yeah. But Shuji dies protecting Ken. And,
Okay.
And Akihiko tells him he carried the weight of your parents' deaths with him for his entire life. He never forgot. And Ken kind of softens up, and that's kind of Ken's pivotal moment. Kind of redeems him, I think.
You never liked Ken, did you?
I didn't dislike him, but by the end of the game, he has the least to say out of any of the characters. I think he's the least utilized, and he has the least personality. Save for Koromaru, obviously, but he's a dog, so he doesn't have to have one. But it's because he's the youngest. He gets plenty of his moments to shine in the answer, though.
Alright, cool.
But yeah, I Persona 4 was like, I knew it was probably going to be a happy ending. Like, Persona 3 is a tragedy, really, where Persona 4 is, like, pretty uplifting most of the way through. It goes to dark places and dark themes, but it handles it well.
That's probably why I liked it so much.
Yeah,
I don't know if I could get through 3 than hearing about it.
I think that's why I liked it more as well, because it made you feel really good at the end, especially with like I totally forgot like the Shadow World becomes like this beautiful place, the TV world. I'm like, "God, that was like an awesome moment, where you felt like all of that work paid off. So yeah, Persona 3 is still worth it, and it pays off just in spades. It's great.
All right.
All right, man. Well, also the video, I kept the video going for this, so I hope you guys like that in depth. Alex Talks, starring Nabishin and Alex, I guess. So